Can we get the real Andy? I would prefer the real Andy.
Oh, let's get the real Max. I'll take off my mask when you take off your mask, brother.
Because who's your new favorite YouTuber, Ian, that wanted to be on the show with us?
The madman. The madman.
Mad Movie Man.
Let's bring on Max Movies because he scares the living shit out of me. Hold on.
Oh, wow.
Mad Max says, I think you should apologize. Right? I'm sitting here in a goddamn torn down pool house.
I don't even know who you
pool house
are.
is torn apart. Okay, it's torn apart because I'm remodeling on my $70 webcam. Okay, I'm no better than you.
Movie Madness Entertainment.
Welcome, for viewers. Welcome to MME. Smash the like button so maybe we get 8 viewers. I appreciate all the support.
Oh,
I'm
shit.
here with my pal Brian, Aaron, and RJ. We're here to talk about movies and, breaking news.
Yeah. Breaking news.
There is breaking news. Yes, there is breaking news.
All right.
Let's
hear it.
Even my predictions were incorrect so far because I also thought on the set of Batgirl. We're going to talk about Moon Knight too. But if you look here at the image, there's a Batgirl image. It looks like Michael Keaton is dressed up in Batgirl as the Bat.
And we time travel to the year 2021.
He's suited up. Go ahead, RJ.
No, I said we time travel to the year 2021.
What do you mean by that?
Pull up the thumbnail.
Okay.
Well, we time traveled back a year.
Oh, shit! Did I do that? Oh, shit! Damn it! Another goddamn typo. Did I really put that? Damn it!
There was a flashpoint already?
Why didn't anyone tell me? Oh my god! Ahead of time.
With flashpoint.
Brian, are you surprised?
At least the title on the episode's correct. So you're halfway there.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I didn't notice either.
I think Flash.
I don't want to go backwards. I don't want to go back to last year. No thanks, Keely Chow. No, I like it.
Before 2020, I'll go back. I'll go to.
Who is this Moon Knight person? Zeno.
Mr. Knight. Oh, Mr. Knight. I think it's
Moon Knight is one of my most anticipated. Lewis Cox. Hey, Lewis. Good to see you. I did like Book of Boba Fett, sure, but there are things that did make me. Why is this here? No, I boomered. Or no, I don't. I just maxed. That's not even a boomer. That's just the max. So let's get to the breaking news first. And are people upset by this?
Yes.
They are. They're upset to see Batman in a bat suit.
To be fair, it is Twitter, and being upset is kind of like a thing. So,
you know what?
This really isn't.
Take that
It doesn't matter whatever group you're in. People are just upset on the internet about everything, carrying out about everything. I enjoy most things. Well, there's Karens all across. Joker, hello, Maxie. Hey, Joker. Oh man, did my StreamYard freeze? Look at that. Is it frozen for you guys?
No.
It's like, oh, okay.
That's moving.
The Batman does look dope as shit. Yeah. It's my StreamYard is doing a really weird thing. Rhea is here to join us. Hey, Rhea.
Hey, how are y'all doing?
Oh, great. There's breaking news. Do you want to do RJ?
Oh, you don't play. Okay.
Breaking news.
All those poor plushies, man. All those poor plushies.
I like those are my Funko fabrications. So there's Batgirl Set Photos. Rhea, did you know about this yet?
No, I didn't.
Okay, cool. Well, here, let's bring it up. RJ told me about this. I knew there's a reason we keep RJ around. He's always telling me about breaking news. Exclusive. 30 years later, Michael Keaton is still the goddamn #Batman in Batgirl. So he's suited up.
He's suited up in Glasgow. He's in the suit.
What do you think of that?
I was kind of surprised by this because, just personally speaking, I didn't think he'd suit up in this movie. I thought if he was going to suit up, it'd be one last time in the Flash movie. But no, he's still in the bat suit. He's still doing his thing. He's still going to be in action sequences suited up. So that's cool. If you want to click on the images and get a better look.
Yeah. And then in this episode, we're going to talk about our most anticipated for this year. Don't everyone say Avatar 2 at once. We'll have plenty of time.
Are we doing member mailbag as well today or no?
I kind of screwed that up. I'm going to do it soon. I don't know when. I'm not, those questions aren't going anywhere. And I eventually have to do, or I want to do the trailer reactions as well. I guess we could do the members mailbag as well.
Wow. Did anybody really answer? I know I answered.
Maybe I'll save it for, maybe I could combine them for tomorrow, do members mailbag and member stream tomorrow night, because I also don't know how many people are going to show up during the Super Bowl. So
if you schedule it late enough, I think it'd be fine.
Yeah,
the game should
Super
end
Bowl,
by Oh, sorry, go ahead.
Super Bowl is like about 6:30. Super Bowl should end around 10:30 usually.
Antonio, what's up? Lewis Cox. So does that mean Batgirl's in the same universe as 89 Batman 89? Or am I nuts? Yeah. Well, you are nuts, but no, I'm just kidding, Lewis. No, that means they're in the same. I don't know if this is exactly the 89 Batman. I don't know if this is exactly the same Batman we've seen before.
It still implies though that whatever happens at the end of the Flash movie, Michael Keaton is running around as Batman, which everyone's kind of figured, unless you've been in denial about information right in front of you. But
all right, so it's very hard to see. But what do we think of this, Brian? Does this get you hyped?
More so, I've kind of been saying that like my hype will increase when these get closer, So right now it's kind of muted. I'm just kind of
to know that he's not just the backseat Bruce Wayne, that he's in the costume.
Well, I assumed that they wouldn't bring him back to not put him in the costume in one.
I assumed the opposite. I thought he was going to be more like it was going to be like Grace was saying, that it was going to be sort of like Batman Beyond.
And Grace is always right.
No. But
we don't know what the scenes are.
I assumed that myself.
This could be like Batman Beyond, the first episode of Batman Beyond.
When
Bruce.
Oh, go ahead, Aaron.
So when Bruce was struggling to fight a single regular criminal, he was struggling to fight. This could be like a scene like that where this is to a point where he realized he can't do it anymore. This could be like that kind of thing.
That's true. That actually is a good point.
Hey, Bradley.
It could be something like that.
Yeah.
Bradley says the real question is, will we see Ben in the suit or just as?
Could you imagine that though? If Ben Affleck doesn't suit up at all, but Michael Keaton does in the Flash movie.
Oh, it'd be hilarious.
Funny. That'd be funny.
Well, Rhea, what's your thoughts on this? Did you think when you were thinking that when they were announcing that Michael Keaton was going to be in Batgirl 2, did you think he was going to suit up, or did you expect this? Or some people thought the opposite, that he was just going to take the back seat, help Batgirl, be a mentor, and that's it.
Now that before seeing this picture, I thought that we would see him in suit. Maybe after this picture, I'm thinking maybe there might be a minute or two of him in the suit, but mostly it'll be him without it.
Aaron, before you saw these set photos, what was your interpretations where they're going to go with Batgirl? Take a back seat, or
no?
You always
did? I always thought he was going to be in the suit. I always thought he was going to be in the suit. In both films, I always thought he was going to be in the suit. This might be, like I said, like RJ agreed with me. This might be like a flashback thing where he gets to a point where he can't really do it anymore, like to a point where because he's human, so the limitations finally catch up him due to age and stuff, and this could be fast forward 20 years. Well, actually 30 years there, because 89 was like 30 years ago. So fast forward about 30 years later.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean, this is a big deal, obviously, because people want to see more Michael Keaton Batman in the suit in action. Yeah. There's a lot of what I would describe as ageism going around with this whole thing, where it's like, oh, this guy's like 70 years old. He can't do this. He can't do that. Watch any of the recent Michael Keaton action sequences he's been in. Also, Pierce Brosnan is the exact same age as Michael Keaton, and he's starting off as a brand new character, Dr. Fate. He's a brand new character in this universe. He's going to be doing action sequences. as Dr. Fate.
Hey,
So
Bradley.
again, and also Michael Keaton has an action sequences, hand-to-hand combat scenes in other movies. Don't disrespect the man, just because he's an older gentleman does not mean he can't fight.
Ageism is slightly different in when you're talking about a lot of action and stuff, I think. Me personally.
It's still ageism though. It's still basically disrespecting an actor for being older.
But I'm talking about like 70, 80, like
look.
Harrison Ford as Indiana Jones. That's quite
Michael
different.
Keaton's Batman Returns in the first one. He didn't do a lot of action as Batman.
Well, it was limited because of the costume.
Because of the costume.
I mean, listen, you can do a Batman that utilizes gadgets, and you can if you film it correctly in a way where it works and it can be believable in that world. I don't think it'd be an issue. Regardless, you're gonna have Batgirl running around too to do some of the heavy lifting action wise too. So I would just say I see a lot of the complaint like, oh, he's gonna break his back. Oh my god, he can't move his neck. He can't move his body. It's like, y'all are acting like Michael Keaton's like decrepit and like he's stuck to a wheelchair. Like he's not. Like
they didn't see him as Vulture 90, apparently.
So that's good. That's a good point, Bradley. Yes, he was Vulture, and no one questioned his abilities then. That's true. Well, how are you doing, Bradley? How's it going, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Feeling a lot better. Had a kind of rough day yesterday, but figured I'd come on and take my mind off some things and talk some movies.
That's cool. We're talking about most anticipated of last year because I made a mistake. 2021. RJ's being smart. He's like, "Are you time?"
How can you anticipate what's already happened?
I know. I made a mistake. But what did you think of the Batgirl images, Bradley?
Awesome. I'm super excited. I wasn't expecting him to suit up for Batgirl, but I was expecting him for Flash. But I'm happy. I'm excited to see him as Batman again, man. I mean, it's going to be interesting seeing what they do with his neck if they happen to fix anything with that.
Well, Droga, I don't know what you mean. Defending it, it looks great. I mean, what I see this. This is what I want to say, Droga. I see the same people that they didn't really want Ben Affleck to be in Batgirl now upset that they show Michael Keaton is Batman and Batgirl. Why do you care?
There's no pleasing anybody unless it's exactly what they want, which is a Snyderverse.
True.
Well, it's like
I get it, and I get it, but come on.
I wasn't really hoping to see Ben Affleck and Batgirl. I want to see if I see him, I want to see him come back to do something that finishes the story, and that's it. Like, I don't want to be Batman forever.
Saying there's a lot of people out there who in their heart of hearts that think that Ben Affleck's portrayal is not the be all end all,
That is true. And here's the thing too. Just like in the comics, there's multiple versions of everything. So again, I'm fine with there being a movie where Michael Keaton's running around as an older Batman. We have Robert Pattinson, and we're gonna have Ben Affleck one final time in the Flash. Everybody's gonna get something. Everybody's gonna get something out of this. And the hope is that hopefully it'll please everybody. Although it's very hard to please most people these days, sadly, but they're going to try their best. But just like in the comics, variety is okay. So everyone's going to get something that they like. So
yeah, I have no even though I'm holding out hope that it's not Ben Affleck's final performance as Batman. I'm still very happy to see Michael Keaton and Batgirl. Like, I don't need to see Ben Affleck with Batgirl. I just don't need to. Even though I want a future continuance.
Well, whatever fits the story. That's the important thing.
I don't have a big urge to see him in Batgirl. And just because Michael Keaton's now suiting up and it doesn't make, it makes me more excited than less excited. Yeah. We are also going to talk about Moon Knight. I
have much to say about that, actually.
About Moon Knight?
Yes. Both good and concerning, but mostly good. Mostly good.
Concerning?
Yes, but not in the way you think.
Okay.
It's a good concern. But
yeah. All right. Well, let's there's some let me bring up the one with I have a couple. Oh, shows off his dapper evening look in a new image. Let me bring that up first.
I'll talk about that if you'd like, because I can offer an explanation.
Okay. Moon Knight shows off his devastatingly dapper evening look in new image. This is from the comics there.
Yes.
This is from Empire. What do we think of this?
Okay, so just to jump in real quick, because I have to explain. That is one of his many personas. So you know how
Yes,
Moon
he has
Knight is
multiple
like.
personalities.
Yes, this
Yeah.
is Mr. Knight. This is Mr. Knight. Now,
Yeah.
Mr. Knight came rather recently in the comics.
Okay.
After decades long, it's kind of like a new persona that's been invented. It's kind of like the culmination, though, of decades of the multiple personality thing. And this is where the concern comes in just a slight bit. Okay. You're kind of jumping into the Moon Knight thing really quick. Where it's like he already has these established personas, and Mr. Knight is kind of like something you would do at the end of a character arc. Not something that you'd start off with like he just exists. However, the way it seems they're approaching this is that it's Stephen Grant discovering he already is Moon Knight. He's been around for a while, he just doesn't remember because it's one of his other personalities. So it's kind of like a quasi origin story without really doing the origin. It's more so the character discovering, oh wait, it's always been like this for me, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's my only concern with this. I mean, listen, in terms of like adaptation of the comic, this is like near identical. It looks incredible. I'm so happy they're doing this.
Mm-hmm.
I just hope that the story makes sense. It doesn't feel like we were kind of jumping ahead way too much. Because Mr. Knight could have been a persona you see in like season 2 or something, or like in a movie or something. That's my only concern. Other than that, I love what I'm reading.
I mean, beyond the concern of the context of is it introduced too quickly, it looks great to you. Besides that,
yeah. No, it looks amazing. I'm just saying, from a storytelling perspective, I just don't know if this is the right time to be doing Mr. Knight right now. It depends on the way the series is written. That's it.
Okay,
like that's the whole thing. I'm excited. I'm just like slightly concerned. That's all.
Bradley, what about you? What do you think of this image? It's the multiple personalities of Moon Knight and how it's very different from his other look. I
it looks
love
really
it.
cool. It looks awesome. And I'm wondering, do all of his personas have different costumes, or is it just particular ones?
Some of them do, yeah.
Okay.
Mr. Knight in particular does not wear the same costume, so
that's pretty interesting. Very interesting. I'm excited for the show for sure.
Brian, what do you think of this?
Well, I don't know like as far as the comic book context, I have no idea, but it looks pretty cool compared to the other costume and stuff like that. I'm really looking forward to seeing this show. So,
has Marvel dealt with a lot of like? I'm trying to think if any other characters dealt with a lot of mental stuff before.
I mean, not to this level now.
Right. No. Who? What characters could potentially? Like,
we're talking about the movies or the comics.
Well, Droga, I just had you on last night, and then I'll have a member stream tomorrow, so I'll have you on tomorrow. I'm just going to keep it a tight crew for now.
Mental illness in the MCU, or just like or Marvel in general?
Well, I mean, Professor Hulk kind of dealt with that, or I mean, not Professor
Bucky Barnes.
Hulk. Yeah, that's true.
Maybe Scarlet Witch.
Scarlet Witch especially.
Tony Stark from Iron Man 3. Remember, he was suffering from Avengers.
Yeah, he dealt with that a little bit.
Well, yeah, he had PTSD after the first Avengers movie. That was all in Iron Man 3, so.
Aaron, what do you think of this image? I'm super hype about it. I can't wait for this show. Everything I see, I just love it.
Oh, I like it. I like the the costume. Well, it looks like a suit, actually. More like a suit, because I think somebody said in the chat this is the detective persona, so a suit kind of makes sense for the persona. Maybe it's rushed, like RJ said, having pretty much all of his personalities in one show, and this being a culmination of all of them. Maybe it's rushed, but I'm probably gonna say this. I have nothing to back this up, but I think it's only gonna be a limited series anyway.
Did you read the other thing that they talked about in the article with this picture?
Yeah, I read all the articles. No, go ahead. Tell me.
Oh, okay. I thought you were being serious. No. They were talking about the violence of the show. They said they said that this is going to be a very brutal series. Kevin Feige himself said there were moments that we want the audience to think, "Are you going to pull the camera back?" And they said, "No, we're not." Like this is going to
wow.
be them going pretty.
Heck
like
yeah.
this is going to be the most hardcore Disney Plus series. Is what they described.
Gonna push the limits. Do you think this
Yes.
is gonna people's expectations?
And they also
of
emphasize
what's
that
possible with Marvel Disney.
Yeah, well, they also emphasize that in the cover, his hands are covered in blood, like they're bloodied fists.
Yes.
They did say that that's there for in the marketing for a reason. They want you to know what you're getting into.
Yes, they did say that.
I'm so excited about the possibilities. I love new characters that I don't know a lot about. Okay. So, CJH, $5 super chat. Thank you, CJH. Greetings, everyone. Did you all know I have a website? LOL.
I knew.
I can't wait for the Batman and Moon Knight. And hope Punisher season 3 happens. I do as well hope it happens. And yes, CGH does have a website, and he was made his debut on the member stream last week. So thank you for the support, CGH. I really appreciate it. Go check out the CGH's website. Can't wait for the Batman. Oh, Punisher season 3. Yes. Does this pave the way for more Netflix like style shows, more aggressive? Well, not aggressive, but more adult.
Well, that's
stories for Disney.
We have to wait and see. We need to see what Moon Knight looks like when it comes to how it's executing certain things. Then we can be a better judge of that. I will say though, I'm getting increasingly worried that I don't think we're going to see Punisher make a comeback anytime soon. And this is not because I don't like the character. I don't think he's popular. I think it's just because of the current climate we find ourselves in. And it's nothing wrong with
because the controversy around the Punisher logo and stuff.
Yes, it seems like Marvel corporate really wants to move away from that logo, and I feel like they're stuck in a place they don't know how to move forward with the character right now. So I think he's one of those characters that sadly is going to be put on the back burner for a while. I think that's a mistake. I think there's stuff that you could do. But I feel like with the current climate, they don't want to use them right now.
Let's discuss that. Do you maybe go to you first, Bradley? Do you think that's going to have because I think we know about the controversy. Some groups have adopted the logo, and it's so much that they don't want to deal with it. They're just going to leave the character.
Well, they're changing the logo in the comics, right?
Yeah. But that really doesn't get away from it, really.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't really change anything.
Do you think do you agree with RJ that's gonna cause issues with bringing it back?
Yeah, I can definitely see that happening, to be honest. And I honestly think that it's gonna be a while till we see Punisher again. Hopefully it's still John Bernthal, because by far he's the best live action Punisher we've gotten. I think it's this violence thing, I think it's gonna depend on the what people say about it and if they like it or not, and if they're gonna choose to go with that formula with Daredevil and stuff if they happen to bring that back, which they probably will because they just got the rights back to the shows and they're on Netflix in a little bit. So
that's another story. Thanks, Bradley. That is another story I wanted to bring up too. Is that watch them quick because they're not available easily on physical media.
And who
knows when Disney will bring it back?
What we got from No Way Home and Hawkeye when they have introduced the Daredevil characters. Especially Hawkeye, they kind of watered down from the Netflix. Obviously, I think the Netflix characters, if they introduce the rest of them, Punisher might not end up. Punisher may be a long way down the road, but the other characters, the violence would definitely be toned down based on what we saw from Hawkeye with Kingpin.
Okay. Brian's got to get rolling. He hope you feel a little bit better, Brian. Take it easy.
Take care,
it's
Brian.
Funny you say rolling. No, I rolled my ankle this morning and at like 5:30.
Oh shit, man!
And it hurts a little bit. So I gotta lay down and get my foot up. So take it easy. I'll be watching.
You have a good one, man.
Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
All right. Now where were we? What we're saying? Oh, Netflix, Punisher. Well, do you think it will open the door to other stuff though, Bradley, from the Netflix stuff coming back, except for Punisher?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think they're going to bring back everyone. I just wish they wouldn't bring back Finn Jones, to be honest. I think we can all agree on that.
Oh, he's all right. He was all right.
From everything we've heard, they have no interest in bringing him back. So
yeah, that's a very wise choice.
It does have that other actress I like in there.
Jessica Henwick. Yeah.
Yes. So and I think she turned something down because she wanted.
Shang-Chi. The sister.
Shang-Chi,
She turned down the sister role
because she potentially wanted to come back. That might have been a bit,
She told Matrix
she can't catch a break either. She's very talented. She knows how to do action too. But man, I was thinking Matrix Resurrections was going to be her breakout role, but nope.
Yeah. Honestly, I'd be okay with them making her own spin-off show, to be honest.
Just go to her character.
Yeah, I'm down.
The Batman franchise.
Yeah, hopefully it works out something else. Hey, Ruby 900.
Make her like
Yeah. Okay, let me see what else I have here. I have another. Well, I think we already covered this in another episode, but I'll show it again. Here's just the Moon Knight. I'm just loving this costume. Real quick.
Do you know that Cowboy Bebop actress has joined the one of the Walking Dead spin-offs, limited series spin-off shows?
Oh, good. Because all that chaos surrounding her just for talking on the internet and being throwing a little bit of pushback back made her a villain. Yeah, I'm glad she's got another role already, definitely. And I still go ahead, Bradley.
I like how they announced all those Rick Grimes movies, and they're just like, "Yeah, we're just going to keep doing spin-offs." Thanks.
Whatever happened to that?
I miss Rick, man. I fell off that show after he left, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm good."
Most people did, to be fair.
Did you watch the Negan flashback episode?
I tried to get through the rest of that season. I just couldn't. There's something about it that I just can't get back into.
Even if you just watch that episode, it's so good.
Oh yeah, I've heard great things.
I want to watch the last season. I just I borrow my mother's cable Verizon for AMC, and then if you don't watch it right away, they only have like 2 episodes after a row. So I'm just gonna wait till it comes to Netflix.
I think it's a 3-parter last season.
Yeah, they're doing like 25, 29 episodes this season, I think.
CGH says, I want Spider-Man animated series to continue. Which one?
I think it means the 90s.
There's a few really good ones.
I assume it means the original one from the
original
90s.
Well, aren't they bringing? I was surprised to see. Aren't they bringing back the X-Men from the 90s?
Yes. Yeah. X-Men 97. Yeah.
Are they going to do similar animation, or are they going to do new animation?
It's similar character designs, different animation slightly, but it's trying to harken back to that style. Yes.
Oh, Galaxy Comic Nerd says Rick is back. Hey, and thank you, Galaxy Comic Nerd, because everyone got that that was from Galaxy Comic Bird. I said bird. Nerd. Sorry, Galaxy Comic Nerd. That was from.
Yeah. Thank you, Roosevelt.
Although I did pay to ship it because I had to make bigger boxes, but thank you, Galaxy Comic Nerd. And I had to give it away. That was so hard to put in the box. I was like, maybe one goes missing. No, I sent everyone. Make the Rick Grimes movie. Oh, yes. Someone else was asking earlier in the chat about Hellboy 3. That Ron Perlman has said, make it happen. And unfortunately, it's not even that it's expensive. It's that the industry just does not give Guillermo del Toro opportunities like it used to. They do not, because his movies are very...
he's won an Oscar though. He won Best
Picture
and Best Director.
I know, but his movies are expensive. That's what it comes down to. There's a lot in the effects department, and he's not going to compromise. I mean, he's also. I hope he gets
that other Hellboy was terrible.
The what?
The one in 2019 Hellboy, that reboot.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hellboy reboot. Yeah,
it was bad.
But I did see that he said on Twitter, he said somewhere on the internet that he's asking Guillermo to come back, and I wish it could happen. I wish it could have that bring back Daredevil or save Daredevil or restore the Snyderverse, but it's just he is not going to do it for cheap, and he doesn't get big box. He gets projects, but he doesn't get the big ones like he used to. Like studios don't give him a one. Because honestly, even though his movies are really good, they don't generate the box office dollars.
Hobbit was going to be his big break with that. The Hobbit didn't left, and Peter Jackson did the Hobbit.
Yeah, and I wish he could have. I still enjoyed the Hobbit series. but I also wish he would have been able to stay on there, to see how different it would have been if Guillermo. He was attached to so many projects that fell through.
Yes, true.
Yeah, he was.
It's a shame. It's a shame. He's such a talent. Let me see here. Okay, so I had the Batgirl, and then I did watch the Glimmercast about Lord of the Rings.
Yay! Thank you.
So it was a really good episode, but I thought I'd bring up that article just to look at the images real quick. I was gaming, so I didn't get. I was listening, but I didn't get the look.
Where's Holland?
That looks great. I'm very happy with the look of it.
So I saw the Critical Drinker tweet about that image with Galadriel in her armor saying, "This is what burning $1 billion looks like." I'm like, what? What is the problem with this image?
So
you know what his problem is.
But I don't though. Like I'm like tell me what the issue is, man. Like explain to me. Like what is the issue with this image? I don't understand.
Because she's a female warrior and just not.
Yeah.
But that's the quick assumption you would make. But then they tell you they don't have a problem with women being in action roles. So I don't understand what it is.
It's really not that. There's not a lot of depth to their criticism. It's basically just a woman warrior. They're going to go to the go-to thing that's going to easily get engagement on the internet. Yeah.
Wait, I didn't know Galadriel was going to be in the show. What the?
Yeah, she's the main character.
She's the main character.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's her, Elrond, and a couple
new
of
guys,
new
characters.
People. Yeah,
new characters. Now
the armor looks good, but apparently she never was a warrior. Well, we don't have Hans the expert. He was saying that she was, right? On your episode, Thundercast.
Yeah, actually she did.
Well, on the first stage, yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Here's some other images. I know this is the one in the middle. Of course, they go to, which is ridiculous.
Well, I just have one complaint though about that. Where is her beard?
Dwarves do have
beard.
It's under there.
Oh, it is. You know what? If you quickly look at it, you can kind of see it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but either way, it's like I think all these images look cool. I like the character design. It's rich.
I'm curious how this is going. I know this is second age, but it's gonna be so different from the actual similarity.
Wow,
because that's the deal. That's the deal Amazon made with the estate. They have to introduce characters who are not in the books, and
and also rest in peace, Entertainment Weekly.
Yeah.
I mean, for real though, they have nothing on these Vanity Fair images here. They look amazing.
Yeah, I did talk about that in one of my Hangout streams. I was very sad to hear about the website. Entertainment Weekly will still exist, but the print magazine is going away, which is very sad because I used to get those all the time at bookstores and read them. So I got into movie talk. So it's very sad to hear.
I mean, all these images. How can you say this? I know this is just the image photographer, but it's just so cinematic that you could see here. It's so beautiful. Every set. Look at that. Oh my goodness.
I just can't wait to see the full image of Sauron in his armor. That's going to be awesome.
Well, yeah. By the way, the first trailer, right? Yeah, the first trailer comes out tomorrow. So,
yeah.
What's this?
We weren't 100% sure. We know that there was an Elven King who used a giant mystical moose as a steed, so that might be reminiscent of that. That's from the Hobbit movies, possibly.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about the directors or anything though.
Yeah, no, I don't know anything about anyone on this project.
Right?
Yeah, one of the directors is J.A. Bayona, who directed Jurassic World: Fallen Kingdom and the Impossible movie.
Oh no, Fallen Kingdom.
Well, he's not a bad director though. I mean, I like the script.
Yeah, thank you, Unleashed Zone. Yeah,
it's just the go.
It's just the go-to thing to send out hate on the internet. It's so stupid and pathetic. It's extremely prejudiced. And, can't we be better? All of a sudden, everyone's like, well, it's not authentic to what he wrote. How what the hell?
How the hell do they know?
But I'm very intrigued. And we should make more opportunities, even if it does change things a bit. Who cares? Really, to complain about that is extremely pathetic. But there's so much to be positive here. I'm really excited for it. Definitely on my most anticipated list. I just can't believe how much good stuff we're getting this year.
Yeah, we're getting a lot of good stuff.
All over the place.
I've noticed we're getting a ton of sequels this year, too.
Yeah, VR.
Well,
Tons.
Droga, I understand, but please, I don't really particularly like that word either. If you could be careful using that in the chat, express yourself in another way. Not, I just prefer not to use that word. I don't like using that word myself.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. So let's get to, and we're getting Jurassic World 3. There's an article up here. Every dinosaur in the Jurassic World Dominion trailer. And I keep watching that trailer over again as well.
Yeah, it was amazing. Absolutely fire.
Let me bring
It's
that
a
up.
good trailer. It's a very good trailer. I agree.
Oh, you're okay with that? Not Avatar 2, Bradley.
No, like real talk though. This is what you classify as $1 billion blockbuster. This movie's going to be huge when it comes out in June.
Oh, I think so.
That's your definition of a summer blockbuster right there.
Well, let's be real. They couldn't do a park again. They couldn't do another Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah, because we've done that before. It's like this is a brand new idea. It's the conclusion of the franchise, which you got to go big. If this is the last movie of the era, right? Then go big.
There's nothing after this. Nothing after this. This is done. Jurassic
Well,
Park is done.
I mean, opening up the opportunities like that, and then just, listen. I do want to see the context of the movie, but I kind of like. Now that it's a world of dinosaurs, I want more, though. I want it all. I only if it makes sense with the story, though. I will put that caveat in there.
Okay, let me ask you this, Max. Do you want Fast and Furious to exist in the same world as Jurassic World?
Hell no.
No, you don't want that. You don't want Dominic Toretto to ride a Velociraptor?
No.
Cinema.
Oh. Yeah, the cinema. This is my family with the dinosaurs.
Tyrannosaurus was in there. Gigantosaurus.
That's like the Thanos villain of the franchise right there, supposedly. That's like the end all be all dinosaur.
Didn't
Is
they
he
have
just
one
snap
like
his
that
fingers? He can snap his claws or something?
I thought they had one of those before. Wasn't it?
Well, there was the
Jurassic
Indominus
Park 3?
Rex. Yeah, the Indominus
Rex, yeah.
Mosasaurus?
Yeah, and he's been in all 3 of the movies, so.
What's this?
Pyroraptor. That looks really cool.
Yeah, it's like the most evolved version of the raptor we've ever seen before.
Yeah. Quetzalcoatlus?
How to pronounce this?
Basically, bird dinosaur. Bird.
Yeah.
Big burp.
Yeah, it's like really cool how they integrated a lot of like
That's
the newer
another
science
bird
that has
dinosaur.
happened in the last 30 years since.
Yeah, with the
movie
feathers.
came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's another bird dinosaur.
Oh yeah, Matt. I'm looking forward to this as well. I can't wait. I know my nephew. I got to call him about this. When does this come out?
June 10th.
June. Okay. Dilophosaurus.
Yes, killed Newman.
Yeah, it's the one that killed Newman.
Is it been since the first one? Since his spitter appeared? I can't remember.
Yeah, it's been since the first movie.
Yeah.
Oh God, they're really making me. Therizinosaurus.
Why do people have to give these dinosaurs names that's hard to pronounce?
Well,
can't we call like one of them like Fluffy Saurus or something easy to pronounce?
Long neck dinosaur.
Ceratops. What? A
It's
ceratops.
basically a big Triceratops.
A big one. Okay.
Velociraptor.
At least we
What's
can
your-
pronounce that one.
What's your favorite out of these?
Allosaurus.
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 You know, it's not just the actors. They are bringing back every single dinosaur that's ever appeared in any of them. Can you think of any dinosaur that's left out of here?
Where's the Brachiosaurus?
That's close.
It's the Apatosaurus, not the Brachiosaurus.
Well,
where's the Stegosaurus?
We'll see. She's not a dinosaur.
Wow! That's very offensive slash film.
Well, I mean that, yeah, and like, are they saying that she's a what?
Wow.
Oh no, Compiosaurus.
Oh, because of that.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Maybe zoom in on that. Maybe zoom in on that so it's not really offensive. Come on, man.
You know, I was like, what the hell is going on here? We're talking about dinosaurs, and all they suddenly show. Oh, I see it in the background. Okay.
Laura Dern's character, I think Laura is a dinosaur?
She is no dinosaur. Okay. Meg 2. The Untold Truth of Tad Bane. 10 TV shows with incredibly amazing first seasons. Anthony Johnson. Oh, sorry to hear that. I didn't know who he...
I know what character he played. Oh, that's really sad.
I didn't know that he passed. Sorry to hear that. Okay. Yeah, we got to get to the. I have. Are there any Marvel shows that you want to catch up before they leave Netflix?
I might rewatch Daredevil.
Yeah. I don't feel the need to catch up because they're all going to go to Hulu pretty quickly. So it really
you don't
doesn't
know.
matter.
You don't know that they're just going to transfer right
They're
over.
going to go right over. Come on.
I don't know. I really regret not buying Daredevil Steelbook on Zavi. They don't, because they barely released these shows on physical media.
Yeah, I got the first season on Blu-ray, and then right when I was going to order the second one, they stopped doing them. I was like, oh man, can't even get the full set now.
I know, Ryan. I'm sorry. I apologize. She is no dinosaur to me. Laura Dern is amazing, except when she's Holdo. I don't hate Holdo. She's not my favorite character.
You know what makes this stream even better?
What?
My dad just brought me ice cream from Dairy Queen.
Oh, thanks, RJ's dad. There's more of us here.
Where's mine at?
I love when they make blizzards and then they flip them to show like all the ice cream still in the cup. I don't know.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Hey Ryan, next I'll send you a link on Discord next time if you want to pop on too, because it's been a while. Blue Jay says, what new seasons of shows are you looking forward to in 2022? Mine are Bad Batch, Owl House. I haven't heard of that one.
You haven't heard of Owl House?
No.
Oh, it's a great cartoon on Disney Channel. It's on Disney Plus. Go watch it. It's great.
Okay, I haven't heard of that one. Okay. And I have Disney Plus. The Boys, and hopefully Arcane and Invincible.
I got a couple.
I gotta check. I gotta check on Arcane. I haven't finished it. No, I only watched the first episode. My wife watched it without me, and she's like, "You have to watch this," and I really enjoyed it. I thought the animation was amazing.
Yeah, for me, what I know so far, both Amphibia and Owl House are coming back on March 19th, I believe. So I'm excited for those two.
Oh, okay. Trying to see.
Oh, if you want to know the Lord of the Rings trailer, Keaton just posted in the DMs that the Lord of the Rings trailer is going to be debuting during the third quarter of the big game tomorrow.
Oh, good to know.
Yeah. You'll have to message me on Discord. I have trouble finding people. I stink at Discord. Everyone knows.
Really third quarter.
Yeah, but I'm looking forward to them all. There's so much. The ones I'm anticipating the most are Moon Knight, of course. Halo. I'm really looking forward to Halo.
You mean Woklo?
Oh my God. Come on. Master Chief was kicking ass in it. How can they say that? It's about everything. Oh my goodness. He's kicking butt in that trailer.
So Max hold on. So Max is excited for Woklo and White Knight.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
You know what they're gonna call Moon Knight? They're gonna call it White Knight.
Probably.
Speaking of, I didn't see the last episode of Peacemaker yet. How good was that?
Great.
Did they really deal with the certain character of his father?
Yes.
Well, yes.
Wow.
Don't watch my stream then.
No spoilers. Okay. Well, I do want to go back and watch Luke Cage season 2. I think that I got to finish Punisher season 2 first because I'm near the end. Punisher season 1.
Better hurry! You only have like 10 days or so.
And I want to see Iron Fist season 2 for Jessica Henwick. Luke Cage. I'd like to see season 2. I think he's an amazing Luke Cage. The last on my list is Jessica Jones. I don't dislike it or anything, and I like female characters. It's just kind of boring.
First season's great.
Yeah, it's good, but slightly boring to me.
Yeah. I've noticed Daredevil. Go ahead. Sorry.
The Defenders, I didn't like at all.
I enjoyed it. It was decent. Sigourney Weaver was good in it. A little underutilized, but I've noticed the only show on Netflix that the second season was better than the first is Daredevil. All the other second seasons were gradually worse than the first seasons.
I agree. Daredevil was the only one that got better.
Yeah.
Okay. So I do want to go back. Okay, Ryan decided to share his list here. What's your list of most anticipated? If you want to go around, maybe we'll start with Aaron this time.
Well, movies.
Movies, streaming, whatever, just for this year.
Okay. Well, if we're gonna have all include, Lord of the Rings is number 3. I would say Doctor Strange is number 2 because of the cameo back of it, and the Batman because Batman's my number 1 hero, my number 1.
All right. Well, I'll share Ryan's for him, and I'll message you next time to get you on the show, Ryan. My list for this year: the Batman, definitely. The Cuphead show.
Oh yeah. Cuphead show should be good.
Yeah,
how many episodes that's getting?
No, I got to go back and
I think
finish
it's like
the game.
I think the Cuphead show is getting like 52 episodes for the first season.
Wow, that's great.
Yeah.
Wow, that's a lot. Amphibia, where's that at?
It's another Disney. It's a Disney cartoon. It's on Disney Plus. It's a great show. Go watch that.
Okay.
Amphibia and Owl House.
Maybe I've been sleeping on the Disney Plus animated stuff. Owl House, I didn't know about. Halo, etc. Matt Jarbo says Luke Cage season 2 is amazing, so I definitely want to watch it.
Luke Cage season 2 didn't have Cottonmouth though, so
let's go back to the topic too, and then I'm good to the super chat. Do you really think they're going to go straight to Hulu, or you're going to have to search this content out after it leaves Netflix?
I think it's going to go straight to Hulu. I think by like next month it'll be on Hulu.
I hope so, but who knows? Bradley, what do you think?
Yeah, I think they'll go straight to Hulu, make it easier for everyone. I don't think they're going to make it difficult. Like, you have to go on Disney for this show. You have to go on Hulu for that show. I think they'll put them everywhere all at once.
Be nice, it was like nothing. Season 1 only had 6 episodes. All right, and Cal Morrison, $5. I feel like Moon Knight is the underdog, the way Batman used to be. All right, thanks for the support, Kyle Morrison. What do you guys think? Moon Knight's the underdog?
I'm not too familiar with his character to really say, but I hope to find out more about him because he's super interesting.
I mean, getting Moon Knight and Batman back to back in the same month.
I think
that's
the
awesome.
thing is, Batman's never an underdog. I think Moon Knight's an underdog.
Okay. Let me see here. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. I know any Jean-Claude Van Damme fans?
Oh yeah.
No.
Oh no, no, Bradley.
No.
Oh, you raised your hand quick, Ray. You're a fan?
Oh yeah, I like his earlier work for sure.
Okay. Well, this is interesting. Jean-Claude Van Damme will battle past opponents in his final action movie.
Wait, what? He's only doing one more?
Well, I mean, he does that. I didn't see that JCVD on Amazon. I've heard good things, but I give that a shot. But I guess he's doing like the Expendables of his career, I guess. Deadline has reported that Jean-Claude Van Damme is set to star in What's My Name, a new action film which will actually be the actor's final movie in the genre. Pulling from Jean-Claude. Okay, let me get back. Let me just read the quote. I wanted to leave the stage, but with a revisit of my career, starting with Bloodsport, the one where I started to become famous. I wanted this to be a new Bloodsport, but on a higher level. In the film, I am on my way down in terms of career. And as I come out of a premiere of another action movie, I'm not happy because I've been living in hotels the past. Is this a... Sorry, Jean-Claude.
Well, he said it's based on his real life. So.
Yeah. I'm living in hotels for the past 30 years, which is actually true. Okay. We're going to bring real elements from my real life and what happened to me. I came from Belgium all the way to Hollywood. I succeeded. I failed. I came back. So I'm walking out on the street after the premiere and boom, a car hits me because I'm drunk. When I wake up from the impact, I don't know what's my name and no one recognizes me. Interesting. What do you think? What do you think? Is this going to be a good send-off, or do you think he's really done, or what if this is so good?
It depends on who's directing it and who's writing it.
That's very interesting. Do you like that angle, Rhea? That the angle he's going, he's taking some from real life, kind of revisiting things from his career, and then he also has amnesia from being drunk and hit by a car.
Yeah, I think it's an interesting way to get him back in the public, discussion. And I'm sure we'll probably see him, in other, more traditional action movies after, this reinvigorates, his social perception or his current perception in media right now.
Yeah. What about you, Bradley? What do you think about that?
It sounds like an interesting concept. I mean, I'm not too familiar with his work, but fucking man, if you're gonna send it off, go big or go home.
Yeah. Yeah, I think it has a high probability of success revisiting that, the stages of his career. Aaron, are you all about that? You like wrestling and stuff? Do you like action movies with Jean-Claude?
I like some of this stuff because early days, like like in the late 80s and 90s. I might check it out.
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna check it out. All right, so this is a Star Wars article. A lot of the stuff is canceled, unfortunately, though. It's on IGN. I wanted to bring this up. And if anyone else has any other topics, put them in the private chat, because I am slightly running out of topics. We're going through them pretty quick. Okay, so upcoming in next Star Wars movies and TV shows, 2022 release dates and beyond. Where was the... Okay. Let me go back here. Okay, Obi-Wan, that's coming up soon, May 25th. Bad Batch Season 2. So that is definite. I wasn't for sure that was definitely happening, and I got to go back and finish the first one. Who's here excited for Bad Batch?
I am. I quite enjoyed the first season. It had some slow parts, but I think the storytelling was immaculate, and I am very much excited to see where things go based on the ending of the season. And I really am curious to see how it ties into stuff we see in the other live action shows as well. So,
Andor 2022.
This one, I don't know what much to expect of. When it comes to Andor, I have no expectations for it. I liked Cassian in Rogue One. I don't know if I really need a whole prequel series without him, but there could be some interesting story here. So
I think we should talk. I think after this, we should talk about this.
Ooh, that big breakfast burrito looks really good from Einstein Brothers. Look at that. Doesn't that look good?
It does look good.
I didn't know they had big breakfast burritos.
Oh,
All
God.
right. Mandalorian. Book of Boba Fett Season 2. Do you think Season 2 is going to happen?
No.
Why not?
No.
I think it's a limited series. I think it's a limited series, to be honest.
There's mixed results, but ultimately it got viewership. I mean,
I'm not saying you didn't get viewership. I just think they're going to focus more so on Mandalorian, Ahsoka, and other spin-off shows.
Mm-hmm.
I think Boba Fett will be in those shows, obviously. I just don't think he's going to get a second season. I think his story will continue in other ways in other shows.
Ryan has an interesting topic that I heard something about a while back, but I forgot to cover it. This is an interesting topic. We'll put this on pause and we'll discuss this, because it's a critic getting into the game. I have much respect for that, because some people just like to criticize everything, but they don't try. Being a creator is one of the hardest things you could do. Bringing your art and then have people criticize it when you're putting your heart and soul into it. So a critic is going into, is attempting to get into the art of filmmaking.
Mm-hmm.
Chris Stuckman is making his first feature film. It's called Shelby Oaks, and he's going to set up a Kickstarter sometime in March. I will follow that. I'm not necessarily going to kick.
Well, yeah, it's actually from a studio as well. So it's a original horror film. I think it's based off of. Well, it's not original. I think it's based off a book. I'm not for sure, but yeah, it's going to be easy. It's a major motion picture movie that he'll be directing. So,
well, it's very, very intriguing. Rhea, what's your thoughts on people that are professional
YouTubers.
critics? Well, professional critics of actually throwing their own hat in the ring.
Just a friendly reminder that Guillermo del Toro was also a critic in Mexico, I believe, before he began making films. So yeah, that's pretty much what I wanted to share, is that, like, as much as we were praising del Toro, yeah, like, here's another person who, despite some reservations about YouTuber creators going out and making films, and critics putting their money where their mouth is, I still want to see what they can do.
I have respect for that when you go beyond just criticizing and trying, because the internet is very easy to criticize everything, but people don't try. People don't try.
Well, Stuckman has always been one of my favorite film reviewers. He's not someone who overtly likes to trash on stuff or just hate stuff just to hate. He's very honest. He's very thorough with his analysis of films.
Yeah.
He's one of the best who does it, in my opinion.
Well,
so
there's a lot of this, but I would ask you to explain your opinion. This is what I want on this. I like both you, Zeno and Anthony, but explain why you think that is. Give me examples, and just instead of just saying, because the internet just likes to say trash, garbage. Why do you think that? Because
Anthony said he's joking.
Oh, okay. Well,
yeah, Anthony is joking.
But the internet loves to say this is a dumpster fire, this is trash, but then there's not a lot of, things backing.
Well, that's true. John Campea has made a movie. It was a documentary, but it's still a movie.
My wife read his book on Amazon that it was free. She's like, no. I did not recommend it. Yeah.
It's not recommended.
It was all about Toby's bulge.
Well,
the leaked pictures of the
who's some other critics that are trying. Robert Meyer Burnett is making a film.
He has experience.
Listen. I like
already.
Robert Meyer Burnett, but the title of his film is like, whoa. I'm like, okay.
What's the title?
I can't remember. It's like
we can't Robert Meyer Burnett.
My favorite critic turned filmmaker is Dan Trachtenberg from the Totally Rad Show.
I think
love
Robert
Dan Trachtenberg.
Robert Meyer Burnett is a different category because he didn't Stuckman, Campea, because those guys like Robert Burnett's actually done film before, and like he's not. I guess he's more of a critic now, but also. Mm-hmm. But those people were critics before he became a critic after being involved in the industry.
Okay. Well, who here is a Dan Trachtenberg fan? Maybe of the films, or did you know him from the Totally Rad Show at all? Listen, John Campea is kind of crazy when he says he's the first one movie talk. The Totally Rad Show was one of the first.
Yeah. Hold on though. I want to do something in the chat. I don't think that's very true or fair though. He doesn't review things based on the outcome. He reviews a lot of indie films that no one gives a damn about.
That's true.
He reviews a lot of smaller independent movies that don't get a lot of attention. And he doesn't hate on things like Jeremy Griggs does. He's open and honest. He doesn't even do ratings anymore. He just talks about what he likes. Okay, he talks about things that are good and bad. I don't think it's a very fair analysis of his work, in my opinion.
Well, I mean, that's Zeno's opinion. I don't see that, though, me personally. I think he's one of the better big reviewers. Like the one that I really started to not like, not that I have anything with his personality, is Jeremy Jump Cuts. Can you imagine who that is? Jeremy Johns. I think he does good reviews, but the constant jump cuts are just, and that's a YouTube thing to keep the engagement high.
Well, you know he has ADHD, right?
No, I did not know that.
That's why he does the jump cuts. It's like it's the way he it grabs his attention.
Thanks, RJ. Now I feel shitty. But that's what I used to call him. Oh God, Jeremy jump cuts. After I noticed it, I couldn't get through a review anymore. There's just so many jump cuts. But now I feel bad. Thank you, RJ, because thanks for the heads up, Ryan. Is that free to anyone coming in, or do you have to pay to get into Discord the full? Because I would be intrigued to see it, but I'm not necessarily ready to pay yet. I want to know more about it. Okay.
Hey, here's a great question. What's going to come out first via crowdfunding, the Amico or Shelby Oaks?
What's Shelby Oaks?
That's Chris Stuckman's movie.
Oh,
Shelby. Shelby.
Well, listen, we're going to stray away from Amico talk because I just will say this. Everything is very sad right now across the board, no matter what side you're on, because there's creators trying to come out with a product. There's investors, there's fans. It's a very unfortunate situation. I hope there is some way out of it for everyone if people get what they want. And I do want people that invest also. It's too hard to touch right now, RJ. I actually, I do have to answer your question though, because you gave a fair question. I've heard that the founders are probably going to happen. They may even be obligated to do it to try. So that might be another situation where they're obligated based on the initial all these, these sites that investors, they have to actually try to come out with the products. They may be obligated to, is another scenario that it's just a headache. I wish everyone the best. I also want to give my thoughts and prayers to Tommy. He's going through a lot right now, and everyone deserves criticism on the internet, but these are people too. That's all I ask, that people understand. People are people, and people can only take so much. And yes, everyone deserves criticism, but when you're getting it all at once and there's, personal stuff, it's really hard. And the guy could use a break. I will say that, some may think he brought it on himself, but I hope he gets the break. And I like a world with Tommy Tallarico in it, Robert Meyer Burnett movie is just the one he produced and edited. Okay. Burnett made Free Enterprise in '99. He's produced a lot of other stuff, directed some Skinamax. But he's only. I didn't know he had. Hey, more power to him.
As long as he's not in the Skinamax, we're okay.
Yeah. Hey, what's wrong with that, Bradley?
No, I don't need that image in my head.
Okay.
Oh,
yeah, super chat, by the way.
Oh, Castgraph. Oh, Rational Skeptic, $5. Appreciate the support, Rational Skeptic. Andy Signor said Batman got mixed critics reviews. Your thoughts? I didn't hear this yet.
No, Andy Signor lied. He lied, Max. He got caught in a lie and got called out by actual critics and reviewers.
Really?
He got caught lying.
Yeah.
I will be on. Yeah, we can. I want to be careful too, because I also think that there are some deep issues with Mr. Signor. I've gotten to the point where even though he's in my intro, which I just can't, think about my intro. I can't. It's so perfect.
Of course not. It's
but I think he's got some serious. I want him to get help. There's some real problems with him, I believe.
Look at the ratio. Look at the ratio. 77 quote tweets. He said, "So the Batman has had embargoed screenings, which is not true. There's no embargo yet. I'm hearing mixed reactions. Some love it. Many are feeling the length. It's indeed a detective story. Most say it could use more action. Hope to see it and review it myself soon. Are you guys nervous or excited?"
I hope he just get invited to us.
He lied, though. He lied.
Are we sure he lied?
He lied because let me see if I can.
There's no embargoed screenings yet.
Yeah, the one guy who replied to it actually deleted his tweet.
But here's the thing: why would he lie about that?
Because it's Andy.
Because
it's Andy.
I mean, he didn't.
It's Andy. It's attention. It gets attention and clicks. Because if he says that he has sources about the screenings,
well, if he actually made a video on it, then I would see he'd profit. But he didn't really make a video on it. I mean,
it's
I don't know.
It's called social media attention, Max.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Okay, I don't agree with this, but this is where we get into it. Okay.
That
guy says, "Should you be in jail?" Okay, and then where is it? I'm looking for the reply. Hold on.
Where he admits he lied?
No, where Richard. Okay, I can't find it, but Richard.
He deleted it, RJ. He deleted it.
Okay, Richard Newby.
Yeah, I know.
The writer for the New York Times and the Hollywood Reporter. He said that he was lying. He said Andy's lying, that there have not been literally every critic who saw the movie and it got screened to universally loved the movie. He's lying. He's lying. 100%.
Lie more.
Well, I have heard stuff about the length of it in less action, but
that's not true.
But the thing about saying embargoed reviews, though, that hasn't happened as much.
Here's what I got to say, and I have to be very careful about this because I have spoken to some people who
I need a drink
for the interest of legality reasons. I will say, who may or may not have seen a Warner Brothers action film featuring a bat-themed character. Okay. The individuals who I spoke to who saw this test screening featuring a Warner Brothers action film featuring a bat character said that the movie is stock full of action sequences. Like there's not a lack of action in this movie. It's full to the brim with action.
Okay, that's good.
So the complaint that there's a lack of action is not true at all. That's actually indisputable. Like you can't argue that. It's not true.
Thank you.
All right. Well, here's Blue Jay, $5. Appreciate the support, Blue Jay. Book of Boba Fett was fine. Story is all over the place, but the biggest downside is that we don't have enough of Fennec. Ming Na Wen is so hot.
But she did everything.
I actually, I know. I don't know. I know her family, like not like personally, but I've been. They own a restaurant, and I've been to the restaurant. They have all images of her around, and it's a really good restaurant.
Does she come there often?
No, but they're very proud of her. They have a whole wall of images of her in all her roles.
Chung-Li?
I think yeah, she was in Chung-Li. Yeah, she was next to Van Damme. So it's very cool to see that. And it's an old established restaurant. They have gigantic egg rolls. Like this big. It's amazing. Nah, I want one of those egg rolls. But Blue Jay says, oh, I read it already.
You read that,
well, thank you for the support. I like Fennec. That was just I mean, would you rather see Fennec's story continue or Boba Fett? I think there was mixed results of the series, but it's not a dumpster fire or anything like that. It's above average. It's just not great to me. It's just not great. There were great things in it. There's some amazing stuff in it. And as much as people say, I think they're going to do series 2 because it got the views. They just might introduce more cameos in season 2. Just might be Cameo City again. I don't know. Ray, did you watch Book of Boba Fett?
Not yet.
Oh, okay. RJ, what would you prefer character move on to more content, Fennec or Boba?
What's the question?
Which character do you want to see more? Because he's saying it's all over the place. He's saying the biggest downside is that we don't have enough Fennec. Do we need more Fennec for next year? Maybe do the Book of Fennec or something instead.
I would like both characters to be around more. I want to see both.
Mm-hmm.
I know it's kind of cheating, but it's true. I want to see both.
That is cheating. That wasn't the question. No, I'm just kidding. Bradley, which character did you enjoy more in that series? Did you watch it?
Oh yeah, I watched all of it for sure. I liked both of them. I love their chemistry. Honestly, it's got to be Boba Fett though. I mean, I love Fennec Shand and her character, but it's got to be Boba Fett.
Okay, you're happy with the finale?
Yeah.
With Boba, you think Boba represented?
Yeah, there were some moments in there that were actually pretty awesome, and it was a decent finale. It wasn't terrible. It wasn't like amazing or anything, but there were some really, really cool sequences in that episode, and it was good. I enjoyed it.
Yes, and Mignon Wen, I don't know if I should say is so hot, but she is. Yes,
I think that's right.
She's beautiful. I like her. She was actually the only. When I was trying to watch Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., she was the only character I kind of liked. I have to go back to that. Should I go back to that show?
No.
Or skip it?
Nah, I wouldn't.
Or skip. You wouldn't? Anyone recommend Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? No. Yeah. Ryan says Robert Cargill is another example of movie critic turned screenwriter. He wrote the scripts for Sinister and Doctor Strange.
Wow.
When is Moon Knight starting? It should be in May.
Moon Knight? No, March 30th.
Oh, March 30th. Sorry, I'm thinking of something else. Ryan says he's also looking forward to Sonic 2. Yes, I'm really looking forward to Sonic 2. We're Sonic fans, me and Rhea. Definitely. We have a mutual appreciation for mascot characters, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I am excited for Idris as Knuckles. I just can't think of a better, casting off the top of my head. So yeah, I'm excited.
Let me see. Oh, Matt Jarbo says he doesn't think he was lying. Wow, that's a surprise.
I don't know. It's a whole thing. Is he lying? Maybe lying's the wrong word. Maybe misconstruing and maybe trying to make a hyperbolic tweet for attention. That's a better way to go about it. Maybe.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna shoot Jarbo a link to get his topics. And Anthony says RJ thought Roland Emmerich comment about Spider-Man.
Oh yeah. He basically said that every superhero movie is the same. They keep making the same movie 8 times.
Oh yeah. I did a video on that.
No, it's a new comment he made. A new comment.
Oh really?
Today?
Yeah. Hold on.
He's really not shutting up. Wow.
No, he doubled down on it. He doubled down.
This is embarrassing for Roland Emmerich. Listen.
Yeah, read that.
I like
read it.
I like his content. Okay. Roland, thank you, Anthony. I appreciate the support, brother. Roland Emmerich is on the issue with superhero films. How many superhero films can you make they're making like 7 or 8 Spider-Man films. It's just very boring to me. You don't throw stones from a glass house. I mean,
you don't want to keep making the same movie over and over.
How many disaster movies are you going to do, my guy?
Like, every movie a disaster movie for him.
I mean, but he makes the same movie over and over again. He's made better ones in the past. He is making the same movie over and over.
Well, it's not like he's throwing a stone in a glass house. It's like you do the same thing.
Listen, let's be real. And I'm a fan of his movies. I like his movies, but really being critical, have you seen this level of hypocrisy? I mean, it's very different when you get Martin Scorsese and who's did Gladiator?
Ridley Scott.
Ridley Scott. I promise my memory and names. It's very different when they say it because they are pushing themselves to do really high end content. It's extremely different when you have the blockbuster guy complaining about the new shit that's the new blockbuster.
Is Roland blaming Moonfall on Spider-Man No Way Home? Is that what he's doing? Because Moonfall is doing terrible. I mean, his last movie before Moonfall, Independence Day Resurgence, that was terrible. So he has nothing to say here because he's a hypocrite. He's a hypocrite because his last 2 movies are box office bombs.
Campia had the he had the best hot take he's had in years on this. I covered it before. He's like, there's no downside to people going to the theaters, and comic book movies have saved jobs. They're the reason the theaters still exist.
Yeah.
And just like I cover video games in the past. And some people were complaining about Destiny FOMO in the past. Now she's moved on to other things on Twitch. If you want to know about that, go on Twitch. But I'm saying in the past where she did comments and stuff, she's still there's so much oversaturation with retro community that she's not hurting you. So don't complain about what's hot right now. It doesn't really impact you. If you do good quality content, people will come. And the disaster movies are oversaturated. There's been so many. He didn't help create the genre, but he made it a blockbuster genre. I think we could say that about Roland Emmerich. The disaster movie existed before him, but he made it big box office success. And then he's just doing the same thing over and over again and complaining when diminishing returns. I'm still there. I'm still going to watch it. I'm still going to rent it. I'm not going to rush out to the theater to see it, though.
People talk about Sharknado more than his disaster movies as of late.
He's complaining about what's hot right now. It's just stupid. Doesn't make any sense. I don't know. Bradley, you have anything to add to that? How hypocritical is that when he's just complaining about what's hot right now? Doesn't really impact him whatsoever. Disaster, comic book movies have no impact if people are going to see Moonfall. Okay, I guess not. I'm sorry.
Yeah, he said he'd be right back.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
I'm back. My bad.
Oh, I didn't know you were gone. I'm sorry.
No, it's good. Yeah, I think it's kind of interesting and hypocritical for sure for him to say that because literally he's been doing disaster movies for like 20-something years now. So yeah, he has no place or any right to even say what he said about superhero movies at all. Especially for someone who seems like they've never even seen even the new ones.
Yeah. Galaxy Comic. I guess we could cover that. I think he was okay. Well, did he specifically lie, Galaxy Comic Nerd? I think we could say he was wrong. I think he was saying that Michael Keaton wasn't going to suit up. So that's a fair criticism. That's a fair criticism. He did say that. I think I remember on some live streams, and I also thought that he wasn't going to suit up. But we have to be careful too. Is he absolutely lying? I don't know. I think he just got it wrong, and from what he heard,
if you keep getting things wrong, when does that eventually come alive?
Not to get into another Mikey Sutton debate too, because I'm a friend to him. I like Syl, and there's a lot of criticism towards their way, but they are opening themselves up to more criticisms lately because they have they are saying things different than the other sources are saying. So we will see. Well, we're not getting into another debate because we go over and over and over. But I'm just saying we will see in the near future how because they are really putting themselves out there with all these scoops, and it's very different than everyone else is saying. So we're just gonna see the results the next year or so. Things are gonna happen, then we'll get a better people have scores about reliability. We'll have to wait and see. But the Batgirl thing, yeah, I think he was wrong on that one. Obviously, I mean, he's dressed up, unless it's a flashback. Maybe they could kind of spin it that way, that it's only a flashback, not in the current times. I don't know. Do you foresee that being a flashback or working with Batgirl? And
I honestly think it's him working. And I think we'll get a flashback too. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's both.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, let me get to catch up with the chat here. And he was wrong. End of story. CG's cast graphics says. Is the Uncharted movie good or bad? Has anyone heard anything about the Uncharted movie?
I heard it's not good. Critics' score is not very good.
The critics are mixed on it, but it's only UK critics. It's not American critics. It's just UK critics, because it's already open to the UK. So
really? Oh, I don't know if I should see this either. No.
Yeah, I just came back. Are we talking about scoops, or are we talking about?
It was just a quick comment on that. Yeah. We could go back to Star Wars. It's actually very sad to see some of these projects that probably are never going to happen, because they say upcoming. Why do they say upcoming when most of these are not? So that's probably Rangers are probably canceled. That's a shame. Could they have continued without Gina Carano?
I think they should. I think they could have. They could have made it into something else, maybe.
Yeah. Ahsoka in pre-production. Thank God.
Yes, thank God.
That's going to start shooting in April. So
Ray Stevenson.
The Acolyte in development. Leslie Headland. And unfortunately, the other SJWs are trying to cancel that because who she worked for a year. That's ridiculous.
Oh wow, you have a viewer who actually has seen the Uncharted movie from the UK.
Oh, cool. Ibrahim Khan. I watched the Uncharted movie. I don't know much about the games. I enjoyed it as a fun action adventure. Great.
See, that's a different point of view. Like, if you didn't know much about the games,
well, you know what the critics complained about though? A lot of the reviews, that it was too much like the video games.
But isn't that what people want?
That's not a bad thing.
I know. That's what I'm saying.
But that's what people want in video game movies.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you have to wait. Just make up your own mind,
Well, Zeno, it's Rangers, not Rangers. It doesn't need Carano. So that's the unfortunate, side effect of Gina Carano being fired, because I think they were developing it for her as the focus.
She was gonna be the lead.
Yeah, so that is unfortunate. I don't know. She might be happier now. I don't know. Well, I would have liked to see it. I would have, I think she was a cool character. She wasn't my favorite, but I remember seeing in Mandalorian when she was, suplexing Mando. I was like, heck yeah! Wasn't that an amazing scene? Do you remember that?
That was a good scene, yeah.
Did you remember that when Gina Carano's character first came in Mando and she's like taking down the Mando? I love that scene.
I don't recall that scene.
Oh, okay. RJ, didn't you like Cara Dune when she was in the series?
You talking about the Mandalorian?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I enjoyed her character. I wanted to see more of her. I mean, I can separate the actress from the character. I would like to see the character continue in some fashion. That's why I'm okay with them recasting, personally, if they don't want to continue with Gina Carano.
Mm-hmm.
But I say keep the character around. Don't get rid of her completely.
Well, what's our thoughts on this Acolyte series? Leslie Headland.
Exciting. I like that it's a Sith-based show about a villain.
Yes.
Hopefully it's good. We'll have to wait and
during
see.
the High Republic era. That is something.
Well, end of the High Republic, like right before the Phantom Menace.
200 years before the prequels.
So they get killed by the Jedi, because it was right before the Phantom Menace.
Well,
I'm also excited for who they cast. Amanda Stenberg, I believe that's their name.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, really? I didn't know the casting. I don't know what she looks like. I'd have to research. This one is shocking to me because they're still going to go forward with Lando.
With Don Glover.
Oh, what's that? Hot Take Bradley is back. Explain your hot take, Bradley.
He sucked as Lando.
Rhea is ready for the Bradley hot take.
There's my hot take. He sucked.
What?
He's
I
terrible.
don't think he sucked.
I think he was
movie-
doing a Billy D. Williams impression.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, I really felt like that more than Lando.
Okay. All right. Would you are you happy he's getting another shot, or are you not interested?
Oh, I'm gonna watch it. It's Star Wars. I'll watch it for sure. I might not like it, but I'll watch it for sure. Anything Star Wars, I don't care what it is.
Or are they gonna have Kira and Han, or are they gonna bring back Alden, or no?
I can see them putting Han in the show for sure. I mean, it's Lando Calrissian, and
I
they're
mean,
very
I'd be
close.
shocked if Han wasn't in there.
Yeah. Austin, you're not lying. Yeah. Just-
okay.
oh wow. Behave, Austin. Behave.
Yeah, behave.
Well, listen, I do have a video where I really raged. I was really upset when I saw the original Solo trailer. I really did. It's one of my highest viewed videos. I was like, everyone in this trailer is more interesting than Han Solo, and that is not Han Solo. I went like that.
We need more. We need more of that, Max.
I just don't. No, I don't get that. I don't get that mad anymore. I don't.
Do it.
Nah, I'm not gonna manufacture anger or madness. I'm not. Like, there's just so much. There's just so much to be happy about. What's our thoughts on Han then from Solo? Did you like Han, Rhea, from that movie?
Meh. Yeah. Exactly.
All right, RJ.
What's the question?
Okay, Aaron. I'm just kidding, RJ. Did you like Alden as Han?
He was okay. I thought he got better by the end of the movie.
I got to watch it again. That is the one I boycotted first. I did boycott it. Bradley, we heard you about Lando. What about Han?
Yeah, I'm with Ray on that one. He was meh. Like he wasn't great, but he wasn't complete trash. I'm okay with younger actors playing, these characters when they were younger. I don't mind that. It's just it's the same thing with Lando Calrissian. Like it felt like he was impressioning Harrison Ford more than he was actually playing Han Solo.
Oh yeah, Austin, that's great. Lando's good if they go back and forth with old Lando and young, like maybe like Indiana Jones Chronicles, or maybe like How I Met Your Mother Space Edition. Like,
oh God!
Like have like Billy D. Williams at the beginning. So this is how I met everyone.
God.
I don't know. Wouldn't that be good?
That'd be hilarious.
It's very sad that he passed right when they brought out back in. I highly recommend How I Met Your Father. It's a good series.
Yeah,
we're having a lot of fun.
I think I'm okay.
Come on, Bradley. You think you're all right? All right. No fans of How I Met Your Father?
I liked it.
Okay, thanks, Aaron.
No, How I Met Your Father? No, I haven't seen that.
No, that's the new one. It's on Hulu.
I haven't seen that.
Yeah, I've not heard of it.
Did you watch the old series?
No.
Any fans of the old series, How I Met Your Mother?
Of course.
Oh, you too, Rhea? Oh my goodness, you betrayed me. You betrayed me. I thought you like old sitcoms?
Nobody watches those old boomer sitcoms, Max.
But they're better than sitcoms.
I watch those old boomer sitcoms. You watch
If
Kai.
we're talking about like Seinfeld, Golden Girls, I'll watch those old people sitcoms, but not like the more modern stuff.
How dare you, Rhea?
Hey, I'm watching them too, so I align with their interests clearly.
What about like Big Bang Theory or those other stuff?
I watched the first 2 seasons.
Really? I don't know.
No, I hate.
What's the hate generated for Big Bang
I
Theory?
despise the Big Bang Theory.
I've heard a lot of that.
Atrocities to mankind. I think it's truly unfunny. I think that it is literally. It's almost the equivalent of using not to the same degree. Stereotyping nerds so badly that it just uses a nerd aesthetic to make some truly abhorrent jokes. I think it is an atrocity. Yep, I agree with this 100%. Not the level of extremity, but it's pretty bad. It's pretty bad.
Wow.
And I think it dehumanizes people of Pakistani descent too. I think that show is just all over the place.
Well, I don't want that to happen.
Yeah, I think it's a horrible show. I truly hate that show. I hate it with a passion. I think
that's terrible.
Oh God, I feel guilty for liking it. I mean, I did. It's not my favorite show or anything, but I had fun with it.
Pissed off.
The only good thing about that show is that it brought Kaylee Cuoco to the world, and she became Harley Quinn. So thank you. That's pretty much it.
Yes, facts.
Well, she was in that show with John Ritter first. Unfortunately, he passed.
8 Simple Days.
Yeah, I used to watch that show too.
Whatever it's called.
I like sitcoms. I like them.
John Ritter. Oh yeah, he passed away during a set.
Yeah.
Listen, I tried watching The Big Bang Theory. I tried watching a couple episodes.
Is this the consensus around?
I didn't laugh once. How do you make a comedy that's not funny? How do you do that? It's not funny.
Jarbo, do you feel this way about Big Bang Theory?
It's absolutely nerd blackface, 100%. Yeah.
Can we maybe find a different word?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Maybe caricature? I don't know. Jester? I don't know.
Unfair stereotype.
Describe it. That's the best way to describe it. It's because it is like
I
very.
actually believe the characters were nerdy.
I'll tell you this. I'll tell you this. I was at Comic-Con. I forget which year it was, and they had a panel for the Big Bang Theory, and someone asked the question: Could Magneto lift Thor's hammer? And the guy who played the Raj, I think that's the guy's name.
Yeah.
He was like, keep in mind, they were all kind of joking around, and he's like, dude, it's just a show. You know, in front of like almost 7,000 people, most of whom were there for Big Bang Theory. And like Kaylee Cuoco, to her credit, was absolutely like, oh yeah, no, it's a really good question. You know, and she was trying to answer it, but like, no, they don't care. It's a paycheck. They're getting like over $1 million an episode by the end there.
Yeah, I remember that. I remember that panel too, and when that whole thing happened, people are like pissed. It's like y'all don't love us.
I wasn't. Man, talk about hot takes, Bradley. Were you prepared for RJ's hot take on this show? I was like, damn. Man,
what about how it portrayed autistic people or incels?
Look,
Right? It was like Revenge of the Nerds.
Yeah.
But almost
there was a lot of offensive stereotyps in that show.
Well, I haven't watched it for years. Never mind. I don't like the show
Well,
anymore.
I'll put it to you like
I don't want to get canceled.
like this. Max, hold on. The number one demographic for that show were old people.
It was mostly like 40 to 50 year old. Mostly 40 to 50 year olds.
My grandmother loved that show up until when she died.
Screw all of you. I like.
You know. So it's like it is what it is, man. It's crazy stuff. I don't have a lot of time. I just pulled over real quick to jump in and say, hey, I got to go pick up some stuff, but because I'm working.
Yeah, real quick though, Matt. So you don't think Andy Signore's lying about the Batman?
Well, okay, so I think Andy could be telling the truth, but I think his source is one person, and I think his source is Louis Lecca, because in like early September or late August 2019. Lewis was part of a small hand-selected group of about 30 people who got to watch Joker early, and they were under strict embargo to not say anything about it until the Venice Film Festival was able to had its premiere at the Venice Film Festival. And Lewis walked out of there with some choice quotes from, let's say, like people like Peter Sciretta, who was the one back at that point saying this movie is going to cause violence. Effectively, I'm paraphrasing. And then lo and behold, when that whole review came out and Peter Sciretta was on Twitter saying
you
things,
dropped that same quote.
I'm like, oh, I already knew you said it because it was already told to me. So
but every other like scooper or like insider source out there is saying the opposite, though. All the media and access people loved it.
Same time, a lot of these guys aren't ever going to say anything bad about a Marvel movie or a DC film.
I'll fight you on for a few minutes, but we're only going for like 15, 20 more minutes. Yeah.
You know, I'm just saying it's like when it comes to that sort of thing, do I think Lewis went to go see it? Yeah. Do I think Lewis is the one who told Andy? Yeah. I think that, and then so Andy's saying like, oh, I've heard mixed reviews, but that's really just one person. Everyone else is gonna, blow this movie up. But you've also got Scott Mendelson out there saying the thing like, oh, it's now tracking at 80 million, which I haven't seen any other source corroborate that. You know,
well, he's also they're using. Here's the thing I don't get to. Certain people out there are using Scott as a resource now a little bit. Where now they're saying that the Batman's budget is 185 without marketing, even though we've repeatedly heard under 100 million. So I don't care where that's coming from either.
Well, okay, so its original budget could have been $100 million. You do have to take into account the fact that they did have to shut down production multiple times. If you look at the recent article that came out in regards to what was it? The Mission Impossible. We learned that Mission Impossible 7's budget ballooned up to from like 180 to 290.
But they were shooting on location though, across the world. The
Well,
Batman
sure.
used the volume.
Well, not for everything. Only a couple different things, and they only used the volume after they were well into production during the first shutdown. So that was only brought in after the fact, if I recall correctly. So I don't know what the look. Here's the thing, man. Is this movie going to pull in over 100 million opening weekend? Yes, it is.
Yeah.
You know,
I think I'm gonna wait to see it. I want to wait till
Wait till what?
Are you serious? Are you serious?
I do really want to see it. I'm just not gonna.
You just upset that it's got no Ben Affleck?
No.
Are you boycotting Batman?
No,
Are you
I'm not.
boycotting the Batman?
I think I enjoy going during I'll probably take a day off and go during the week or something. You know.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I thought you were waiting until HBO Max or something.
Later.
No.
Real quick, Jarbo. What do you think about? Yeah, real quick. What do you think about the Michael Keaton set photos and Batgirl where he's in the suit?
I mean, they were blurry and from a distance, but it got me there. Wink.
Oh, okay.
What's your favorite? What are you looking forward to the most this year, Jarbo? That's the last thing we're going to talk about.
Yeah, I got a dip because I just got like 3 orders all of a sudden, so I got to go get them. But
I want to.
you know what? For me, like probably like the Batman is at this point my number one, but just because I've been waiting so long to see it. There's a lot of other movies coming out this year I want to see.
Like Black Adam.
Black Adam went ahead of Batman.
About Black Adam, I don't see it pulling in anything more than 500 million worldwide. I know RJ vehemently disagrees with me on that one.
I say 700, 800.
I have repeatedly shown time and time again that The Rock cannot hold it on his own.
The Rock is a superhero though.
But The Rock, dude, The Rock is playing The Rock. He's not playing Black Adam. He's playing The Rock. He's not.
How do you know though? We only got one line of dialogue.
Because it's always what he does. He always just plays the same character. You pay money for The Rock. It's a brand with diminishing returns, but he's able to market it really well because he goes in there and he's like, I'll produce it and I'll bring financing to the table. That's why he's in all of these movies. Because he will bring financing to the table and be able to get himself in there because it's going to be cheaper than bringing him in from an outside source or whatever. I'm just telling you, man.
I can't agree with Jarbo.
They've leveraged his popularity to be able to produce these movies. But go look at the box office of San Andreas and Rampage and Central Intelligence, and they all operate within kind of the same area. The reason why Jumanji did well, why the first one did well, was because it opened after The Last Jedi, and people went to go see that one with their family more than anything else. And then two, you figure out anything he requires an ensemble in order to do real well. And who knows Noah Centineo from anything? Who knows Aldous Hodge from really anything?
It's about the characters, though, not the actors. The characters are bigger than the actors.
No, not at all.
It's Dr. Fate. It's Dr. Fate. It's Pierce Brosnan.
Dr. Fate's not going to get the money.
Hold on. I'll pause this and then I got to go. But like, when is any of these characters ever had any mainstream appeal outside of Hawkman from the first season of Legends of Tomorrow?
Dr. Fate, no.
The cartoons, man. Just the cartoons.
Oh my God, dude, stop.
RJ,
the cartoons don't.
Nobody talks about Dr. Fate.
No one cares about
that's not fair, Jarbo, because like Black Panther and stuff, they weren't this relevant until the movie. You know that sometimes the movie can get you.
Hold on though. But the difference though is Black Panther was a black cast, directed and written by a black writer. It came out during Black History Month, and that's the market that they were going for. And because we hadn't seen that specifically at that moment in time. What are you talking about? Iron Man 2. What are you talking about?
I'm talking about characters that weren't big sellers until they made the transition to big screen.
What do you mean? But okay,
Iron Man was not a big seller until he was Iron Man 1.
Iron Man 1 had a good script. It was a good movie and it had legs in it also. And no one ever gives us any. credit, but it did have the Incredible Hulk a month later. Those two being connected did help it. It did help it. And that is why now, and I'm telling you guys this, no one wants to believe me, and I don't know why, but the whole thing is when you look at what's going on with this year in DC, where you've got the Batman non-connected universe, and then everything else is canonical and connected, supposedly, it's going to throw audiences off. Wait for Black Adam to come out for people to go, wait, this isn't connected to the Batman? I thought those were part of the same universe. Everything else is connected. I don't know what's going on. I don't really care anymore. And they tune out because that's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen.
It's all about the Flash right now. I think it's the Flash. Everything
the Flash has got the largest uphill battle of anything this year. Anything. If any
I know it does. I know it does. I'm just saying.
I'm hyped for the future DC now, Jargo.
Yeah.
That trailer.
I'm glad you're hyped.
No, that spot to me at least. That spot changed the conversation though. It changed to be a little more.
No, it didn't. No, it didn't. No one's talking about it today, dude. No one's talking about it today. All right, you got a couple seconds of a hero clip. They put out a little pre-Super Bowl ad. Okay, cool. And now tomorrow, if a trailer drops, and I think there might be something tomorrow for it, then that's going to be something that could get people talking. But movie trailers don't really do that much anymore. They really don't.
What about Lando?
What about Lando?
Are you excited that there's
Lando's going to be?
Yeah, if they bring back Donald Glover and they do it right, it's gonna be pretty good. I'm not trying to be negative on DC. But they've backed themselves into this corner. That's what's going on. They've backed themselves.
This year could be the game changer, though, man. It's all about creating forward momentum.
Please, no.
It is, man. I think this slate could change things, man.
No, not at all. Not at all.
The Batman and Black Adam and Flash and Aquaman all together. If it's strong creatively.
Aquaman will be the biggest DCEU film this year because that movie already has a built-in audience. It's had 3 years of sustained, people have liked it. They've wanted more with Momoa. They don't have to build anything up. I'm telling you, it was the biggest, stupidest thing they could do by pushing Black Adam first. You do Flash, you do Aquaman. Those have teasers. They tie into Black Adam, and that's how you launch a new franchise. I'm telling you, they've been messing up constantly. But I got to go get people cough medicine, so I got a jet.
Oh wow, you do that?
Don't perform your civic duty, Jargo. Thank you.
I do a lot of stuff. It's wherever the money is.
Okay. Drink that Red Bull.
Yeah. Although, what is it? I don't know. After last weekend, people want me to get into more fights.
What?
No.
So.
Oh no!
More blood sports streams.
Stay away from that.
All right, guys. I got to dip. I'll see you.
Have a good one.
He's 100% wrong, by the way. He's 1,000%. I love him, but he's wrong. Black Adam will make about. I'm not saying it's gonna be $1 billion.
I don't think $1 billion,
but I think it'll be at least $600 to $800 million.
You're both wrong.
Could be.
It's
I mean,
gonna
I'm sure.
Personally, this slate of DC films this year can, if each movie's good, and that creates positive forward momentum, then you have the Flash come out, which resets things and get people focused on the new direction where they start building each movie to an event. Then that can change a lot. This year could be a game changer. It really could. That's a possibility too.
I think the Flash is going to be $450.
See the Batman who laughed in live action.
The Black Adam movie is going to make $5 billion.
Oh yeah.
Well, also Black Adam's going to connect to Peacemaker. It's going to have hardcore.
Yeah.
Well,
so,
I'm
giving
the final topic warning because I know people have busy lives and need to get ready for the Super Bowl tomorrow.
On these streams. I have no life.
So Max, I heard
I'm kidding.
My projections for the Flash is to make $450 at the box office.
Dollars? Just dollars?
Did you just say 450?
Yeah.
What?
It'll make at least that, yeah.
It'll make that in just one.
I hope so.
Oh, you know why I said that? It came from Mr. Gerald the Snyderverse guy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's a good, interesting question. What DC movie is going to be the lowest you think?
Probably, I don't know.
Flush.
I'm thinking Aquaman 2, but honestly, I think Aquaman 2 is going to be pretty fire.
Well, it depends. I think they need Aquaman 2 opens up against Avatar 2, that might dilute the box office a little bit. Where it won't make too much of the first one.
Part of the Aquaman success, the first one, was people weren't expecting to be a success.
It was also the overseas box office.
Also, even the history with like Entourage kind of mocking an Aquaman movie being made. It's like, is this going to be good? And it's like, wow, this is good. So I don't know if they could recapture. I think it'll be a good box office, but I don't know if
it's true though.
Oh
What
God.
the hell?
Oh God.
What the-
It's
Rock!
The Rock. It's Isaac. I'm sure.
Wow, and Isaac, I just watched your watch this video if you're subscribed to me video and
Oh, he's gone.
and here you are.
And then he left because he found out. We found out.
It doesn't matter what you think.
Oh, we should. Why did you play that when Jarbo was here?
Oh my God!
About
Oh,
a
that
dozen.
cute little trailer.
Oh boy. All right.
Do you agree with this, though, Max?
Max, you just casually skip over my highlighted
I
comment.
know.
Oh, I'm sorry.
He was like,
Hey guys,
"Nope,
what's up?
not watching that."
Hey guys, what's up?
Was
Oh,
he
it's
in that?
Droga.
Oh,
Yeah, it's me.
Axel. Oh, I was like,
So I hear you guys are talking about my new movie.
Yeah. If
When,
Black Adam's
when,
gonna be
when did you
amazing,
when,
we
when
should-
did you start?
we
when
hate
did the-
Jarbo.
wait, Dwayne. When did you get an Australian accent?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm doing a new role. It's called Crocodile Dundee. It's where I play.
Oh, dear
I play-
God.
It's where the rock. It's man.
Crocodile
What?
Dundee.
Crocodile Dundee.
oh my God.
Crocodile Dundee.
Yeah.
pretty
So
cool.
yeah, the hierarchy is about to change for DC. Yeah. So yeah, go watch Black Adam.
Yeah, the general audience.
But they have heard of Dwayne Johnson, though.
But
Yes,
th-
they have.
this
Yeah,
argument
I know.
is just like Jarbo's does. Listen, people
Nobody has
didn't.
heard of
no,
Boo
there
Boo
wasn't-
Man.
There wasn't a lot of people that liked Iron Man until Robert Downey did it. There wasn't a lot of people that liked Black Panther, and I know
Oh.
there was other supplemental stuff there because of the great cast and everyone involved. And it was but there's these characters that sometimes they just don't pop until they're in a live action movie.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's true.
No, don't say that, Anthony. Everyone subscribe. Everyone.
Yes.
No, if you want to
from the
unsubscribe
rock.
from any channel, unsubscribe from the person next to me.
Hey, Zeno, that's not true. My character
No,
sound
go
all the
sub
same.
RJ.
Oh, RJ. Are you gonna take that? from-
Zeno, that's
Yeah,
not
so-
true.
We need an intervention here for Caden. What is all this canceling RJ stuff? And who
Yeah.
is that on your icon?
That's Mark
What?
Hamill.
Mark
Another
Hamill,
guy.
okay.
Mark
Yeah.
Hamill is Santa Claus, aka the trickster. And
Oh yeah, it's from the Flash show.
What
yeah.
is this?
Yeah.
What is this
He's-
beef?
Caden's
What is this
teasing his
beef with
scoop that-
RJ?
No,
What?
Caden loves me. What are you talking about?
I'm
He
the
always
rock.
I just poke at him with the hashtag cancel RJ.
Oh, all right. That's really what friends do, huh? Okay.
Yeah, everyone pokes me. It's okay.
Okay.
I poke at everyone.
All right. So
Just don't poke
oh,
me
let's-
with a stick, 'cause that'll hurt.
yeah.
Giggity.
No, if I poke on you right now, then I'll poke at you in real life with a stick,
Giggity.
Oh,
and
I
it's
thought
gonna
you
be a
were
pointy
poking-
stick.
Okay.
And
Don't point with your stick.
Okay,
man.
this is getting really weird now.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Disney has carved out release dates for 3 new Star Wars movies after my Scott. I don't think that's accurate. D.B. Weiss and David Benioff.
No, that is accurate. Actually, they do
Really?
have date. No, they have dates. They have dates for new movies. We just don't know what they are.
Yeah.
Star
There's one in
Wars Rogue
2023.
Squadron is.
That might get canceled.
Yeah.
I heard Patty Jenkins was doing. Oh, is that Kevin Feige?
Yeah, it's
yeah.
pretty-
You
it's
really-
pretty-
you-
Bradley's
I'm in
dad.
talks to
Bradley's
be in a
dad.
Marvel movie, actually.
That's Bradley's dad, guys.
This is true though.
Yes,
I, this is kind of true. I am the
Somebody say
Yeah,
Kevin Feige.
it is.
So who's the
Oh
Snoopy
my
group?
god.
Who's the Snoopy
did.
then? Who's Snoopy?
Yeah.
Who's Snoopy?
I don't know.
I don't know.
So who's a blind?
Stump me.
Zeno. Like this is such. Fast and
He's
Furious,
been in a lot of
Jumanji.
blockbuster movies.
Almost every movie
Yeah.
he's done in the
But
past 10 years.
The thing is, they say,
Like, even
but
though,
yet the people, the box office.
Well,
movies
do
they
we
couldn't-
actually think this is going to happen? This Feige Star Wars?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. He's
Yeah.
got a
Because
costume.
they
one's
also
gonna
said Taika Waititi. Is this still going to happen? I don't think
Yeah.
so.
Oh, hell no.
I hope so.
That's the one. He's literally just said like a month ago that this is the next movie he's working on. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
Help us all.
I got a groan from Bradley. Explain your hot take there. No Taika Waititi.
No,
love?
Taika Waititi.
But what
No.
about Rhea? She said, "I hope so. I hope so too, Rhea."
No,
Hey, everybody.
Bradley.
what we do in the
what I
shadows
think.
is the most I can stand
Oh,
of
yeah,
Taika
Vlad over
Waititi's.
here.
What?
Hey, Billy D.
Oh my God! I really have to reevaluate our friendship, Bradley.
You know, that's not really cool.
Oh
to
my
say
God!
that.
Are you serious?
Yeah, what we
What
do in the
was the-
shadows is great. That TV show is fantastic.
You know,
Hey, this
I
is
never
hey,
saw
this is
that
hey,
show.
this is totally
No,
off topic.
Oh, no. Now I'm intrigued though, Bradley. What do you mean? What do you? There's sarcasm there.
Bradley.
No, I'm
you
being
should
honest.
Oh,
I'm being honest.
okay.
Taika Waititi
I got
directed the
Bradley
Mando
hot
season
take
1
triggered.
finale.
Raya,
I'm doing my job right. Doing my
should
job
not do any more Star Wars.
Lando.
What?
You know, I don't want him to do anymore. I think we should get Bryce Dallas Howard back.
Oh yes.
Yes.
Well,
you know
not
what I
back. She's
Bay
already
Dallas
there.
Howard. Bay Dallas.
Well,
Howard.
yes, you know what I mean.
You know, all
No,
I
don't know
all
what
I
you mean,
thought from
'cause
that
you
Jurassic World
incorrectly said
trailer was
something,
like,
so I
"Go
don't
make
know
me
what you
Star
mean.
Wars."
I do not understand you, Billy D. Williams, at all. Literally, I don't understand.
My name's Lando.
Hey, this is totally off topic. It is related to entertainment, though. I'm thinking about getting a live TV package from one of the streamers. Which one should I go with? Should I go with Hulu, YouTube TV? Which one?
Hulu's better than YouTube TV.
You should go with
What is this? Matt G.A.G. Dillard, Matt Owens movie.
Did you
I
just
think
say
that
J.J.
I honestly
Abrams?
think that this one might not be happening, and this one's gone.
Well, Goldman's not here.
It says possibly canceled right there.
Is that Ryan Johnson?
This is the exact
He took-
image I used when I made my clickbaity video that said Ryan Johnson's trilogy canceled. I used that
Well,
image.
that's
He
true,
didn't
though.
use me
It's
in
not
The
clickbait
Last
if it's
Jedi.
true.
That's very insulting.
I was a scooper back then.
You
Oh,
were.
what?
I was
The way
my
that
own
it's-
source.
The way that it'll happen is he'll direct a 3-episode arc, and then that will be his trilogy.
I would be okay with that. But
He's gonna direct the
Ryan
Mandalorian.
Johnson, get him away from Star Wars.
We'll take over Mandalorian.
This one's canceled.
Oh no.
Star
Episode
Wars
10.
10.
Oh no.
There
I
is a
don't think
rumor.
so.
There is actually a rumor that they are going to do a sequel trilogy to the sequel trilogy, where it's Rey and other characters building a new Jedi Order.
That would be good.
So just
That's
doing
great.
the same thing
I
over and
don't.
over and over again. Oh, Lando, that's great. You don't.
Oh, are we getting retro Mad Max? You're going to rant about Star Wars now?
You're gonna rant about Star Wars, eh?
I don't. You know, there's good things in Star Wars. I'm okay with it now.
Like me, I'm the best thing about Star Wars.
Yeah. Lando, I was disappointed in your return in Episode 9, Lando.
Fuck you.
Wow.
I'm just kidding.
Okay. Billy D. Williams, I was expecting better. It's not your fault. It's not your fault. I blame
I
JJ.
know.
It's
all
JJ's fault.
J.J. Abrams' fault.
It's always J.J. Abrams' fault.
He's gonna
No,
get.
it's not.
He's
It's
gonna
not
get
J.J.
frozen.
All right.
Ryan.
Well, final topic, because Reyes got some Pokemon to catch. We got to get ready
He's-
for Super Bowl. There's all kinds of
Super
stuff.
Bowl.
I got to watch Peacemaker.
What?
So this is the
Guys,
last article.
Wait. Oh, never mind. I'm not
Hot
gonna
take.
ruin people's dreams here.
Hot take. Oh, Ruby. Now people are getting hot takes in the
God.
chat.
Dear
Oh,
God,
Ahsoka
what have I
live
started?
action was not good compared to Clone Wars version of her.
That is very.
It's meant to be an older Ahsoka, though. It's not meant to be the same.
Ruby, you're hurting me. Rosario Dawson and Ahsoka together, it's like two of my favorite things.
You're going down a path I can't follow.
To be fair, we've only seen her like 2 or 3 times, so like you can't really. It's not that fair to judge.
It
We've
is
only seen
very-
her a few times.
Indeed, it is.
Especially to her Clone Wars counterpart.
All right, well let's get through this real quick, and then we'll sign off of MME.
What's MME?
Netflix, the movie Madness and Entertainment. I didn't put the "and" in there. It's yeah, whatever.
Oh yes, because
I
that
know.
is too loud.
Okay, I get it. The Gray Man, which was recently.
That's not a series, though. It's a movie.
It is a movie.
Yeah.
That's a movie.
Well-
You scoopers lie.
Bridgerton-
No, if you scroll up, RJ, then you'll see
Sorry, I
that
was
it's
trying to
saying
mute-
most anticipated TV and movies.
Oh, it's TV.
facts
And,
straight.
oh, okay, my bad. My bad. My
Bridgerton.
bad.
I didn't
See,
check out.
this is why I want to cancel RJ.
Should I check out Bridgerton?
Ta-dum!
There's
Stranger
sex.
Things
There's
season
a lot.
four.
I
If
heard
you
there's a
want-
lot
if
of
you
sex
want-
in the
Season
show.
4 is actually coming out this year.
Max, there's a lot
Yeah,
of
it's
sex
coming
in
out
the
this year.
show.
It's coming out
So if
May,
you like sex, if you like sex, you
Oh, I don't want to see that then.
I don't want to do that.
Okay,
Is anyone still interested in Stranger Things, or is it kind
Yes.
of?
I'm gonna
Yeah.
watch it. I'm kind of
I am.
obligated at this point.
I never
Yeah.
got
It's
into
been
it.
so long since season 3, though. I don't remember the
It's been
story.
3
at all.
years.
Yeah, I don't
Dear
remember
God.
it, man.
You watch Stranger Things?
No.
Rest
Oh
in
wow!
peace. Rest in peace, Billy Hargrove.
He ain't
Rest in
dead.
peace.
First season's amazing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
like
it is.
season
Are
2
you
or 3.
spoiled? They're okay. Season 1's the best for me still.
You know what's
But
the best
Billy's
season?
death. Billy's
All right, we're
death,
canceling
man.
Max.
Billy's death and Sean Austin's death. I mean, like those got to me, man.
Spoiler alert. Jeez, Aaron.
Yeah, I haven't
Yeah,
seen it.
jeez, Aaron, I didn't even watch the series yet.
3 years. It's been
Well,
5
now-
years since season 2.
I'm
Come on.
joking.
Yeah, I know, but
Jeez.
those are great. Those deaths. I mean, like when Sean Austin's
The most
character
sad
died,
death
Bob,
is-
Escape
Bob-
from Spiderhead.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Oh, that's Thor.
What's
What?
Thor?
aka Chris Hemsworth.
Oh,
and,
Chris
Oh.
Hemsworth, Miles Teller, and
You
Jeremy
know.
Smollett.
So Thor, Bad Reed
Chris
Richards.
Hemsworth is an Australian actor.
What is that?
That was
The
Siri.
Crown, season 5.
Still doing that show. Jesus
oh.
Christ.
Yeah, it's still
isn't-
going. It's still winning awards. too.
Sandman.
Sorry, Alexa
Sandman
wanted
should be
to
big.
talk.
Sandman should be big.
Captain Phasma. Lucifer.
The Sandman.
I didn't check
came
out this
June.
trailer. I have to watch. Knives Out 2.
It's good.
Yeah,
Knives
Knives Out
Out
2 should be
too.
pretty big.
Right,
Lord
of
of the
course,
Rings, Ring
number
of
one.
Power. The
That's having a
Marvelous
trailer
Miss Maisel.
tomorrow.
Anyone watch that show?
I've heard it's good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
season
Yes,
four.
I've seen it. It's
How I
funny.
Met Your Father.
Oh, dear God.
It's actually good, guys.
It is. Make it,
I've
Aiden.
seen
It
No.
actually is
The
good.
Dropout.
I don't
You
know.
know, they should make a Lando series.
Obi-Wan
They are
Kenobi.
making Lando.
Hell
Lando,
yeah.
they are making
Hulk, Miss Marvel.
Oh,
There's a
Buffy,
lot
Honest
here.
Bonnie,
Miss Marvel.
these
Man,
shows
Peter
look
Pan
woke.
and Wendy. That
Hell
made the
yeah.
list.
That,
Yeah,
that,
it's
that looks
it's
woke.
because it's Jude Law as a
Halo.
Jude Law as a
Halo.
child.
Anyone interested in Bel Air?
No.
And
I'm gonna
it
give
comes
it
If
a
out-
I-
try
it
Monday.
comes out tonight, and
If I see that trailer one more time on Peacock, I swear to God, I might not have a TV anymore. Because
I'm
dear
gonna
God.
send you the trailer right now.
I might send you the link.
Oh my God, please don't.
I'm
I
gonna
will
watch
right
the
now.
first episode Monday and see how it is.
That's it for
Eric-
Peacock. It's just Bel Air.
What is this Harry Potter 20?
Oh, that came out. That came out in the first. How old is this article? This
Yeah.
came out like a month ago.
Oh, you know what? I gotta finish the first Flight Attendant season.
Oh, it's really good.
Okay, I gotta go back.
Yeah,
The
dude,
Tragedy of
dude.
Macbeth, Apple Plus.
That already came out.
Pachinko. And that's it.
What?
Okay.
What's Pinocchio?
Good night, everyone.
No.
No, it's I mean, that's
Hey,
all we got. Oh,
Bradley,
Ray is
you
running
should
the
check-
show.
You should check your Twitter.
On Twitter.
Did you send him something?
No,
Oh
not-
wait,
not
wait, wait!
Cameron.
There was
Bradley.
actually one more. There was actually one more article that Aaron insisted we talk about.
Well, no, we talked about it yesterday.
No,
right?
no,
The
no.
one
You
I
ain't
remember-
check
Wait,
out-
did
we
I
didn't
not
talk about this one. Confirms
Oh.
Marilyn Monroe biopic Blonde starring Anna de Armas and
What?
NC-17.
Yeah.
That's Bradley.
If the
That was-
audience
that
doesn't
was
like it,
Bradley
that's
article.
the effing audience. Oh, that was you? Okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Nice. I'm
So
gonna
I-
watch
For it.
I
Doesn't
guess
look
there's
like
going to
her.
be a graphic assault scene, if you know what I mean.
Oh,
Yeah, there's also
So that's the reason why they're doing that.
It's
okay.
NC-17.
She
Well-
doesn't look like her, I'm
What's
sorry.
NC-17?
Oh yeah, you're not the same age.
Every
range.
night in the Falcon land.
So
For you.
NC-17 is like
Hey.
it's like the most
No, don't give
adult
me that.
rating you can get for an American motion picture. It's like it's worse than R. It's worse than R.
I thought that was rated X.
Well,
no, rated X is for a different kind of movie. NC-17
Oh.
is like for not
Trouble X
pornographic.
is-
Yeah,
what
it's
do we
not
think
pornographic.
about what do we think about the casting? Anna de Armas.
I'm cool with
I mean,
that.
she's a good
She's a
actress.
talented
Hey,
actress.
I'm all good with Anna de Armas.
She's a good
I've
actress.
I've heard there's
She
some
does-
issues with her accent, but she should be good.
She doesn't look like Marilyn, but
All right, and then let me see
She's
what
fine.
Caden has to say here.
Oh no,
What are you
I
talking
was sending
about,
it to
kid?
Bradley. I was sending
Oh
it to
dear God,
Bradley.
yeah, I saw it.
Yeah.
Oh dear
I
God.
what
What
happened?
are you
God,
talking about?
indeed.
I just
I'm
sent him
sorry,
his favorite trailer of the year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
I would rather watch Avatar 2.
Wow.
You are gonna watch
Wow.
Avatar 2. Remember, Bradley, you promised you're gonna go see it.
Yes.
You're gonna be honest, and then you're gonna. I'm not gonna have to pay for your ticket because you're gonna be honest. And you're gonna love it.
I'm planning that video here in a few weeks, so
Okay.
stay tuned for that. for
Oh
sure.
wow, yeah.
Yeah.
That's good. That's exciting. Wow, they're gonna ask people about Avatar.
I want to get ahead of it.
It's
Just
gonna break my heart. It's gonna break my heart.
Oh,
know
Max,
how many
You're like,
people
wait,
are
I-
talking
you-
about.
you-
Max,
you
hey
feel
Max, you gotta troll in the chat.
Well,
Where?
we got a
You do?
troll.
He's calling you fake Doomcock, and he said 5 guys don't show their faces.
Where?
Got a guy with cat
Mr.
ears. What?
Someone get him
Doomcock
already?
isn't
I
show
don't
his
see
face
him.
either.
Who are you
What?
talking?
Wait.
You got a problem with cat ears?
Yeah, what's wrong with
You
cat
got
ears?
a
Oh,
problem with-
Awesome.
What the hell?
Oh,
You got a
secret
person
squirrel.
with. You got a
Yeah.
problem with furries.
Yeah. Are you fake Doomcock?
No, I'm real Max Cock. I don't
You know, you
What?
you can
I don't know
always
why
use
I
a
said
bit
that.
of Lando cock.
No,
And I
okay.
think
Oh
you
my
called- I think
God.
you
Enough
called-
of that.
I think you called Rhea.
I'm not fake anything. I'm a real madman.
You
Don't
called Rhea a guy.
secret squirrel. Don't get me
I'm a real
over,
boy.
squirrel. You don't want to make me angry. You don't want to make me angry.
This is true though. Everyone appreciate the cat ears.
Yeah, I'm gonna get cat ears too.
I like cat ears. They're
It's
adorable.
okay, whatever.
Well,
No,
secret
no,
squirrel-
Zeno. We're gonna string you up.
Yeah,
We're gonna nail you to the cross.
Oh no!
Whoa.
What?
Well, secret squirrel,
Whoa there.
you don't
RJ,
show
whoa.
your comments
Cardi
on
B
you.
teaches
Block
John Mulaney what
for
she
5 minutes.
wants.
No.
Come back and be a nice squirrel.
You be a nice squirrel, or I'll have to shoot.
Here's a great question to end the show. What's a better park
I
animal?
tried to. What's the what?
What's a better park animal? The squirrel or a pigeon?
Your
Pigeon.
mom.
I was
Pigeon.
about
I
to
like
say
squirrels
that.
better. I have to say.
Squirrels, pigeons. If you're in the park, pigeons will be—they're not afraid of you. Squirrels, they're afraid of you. Like they'll stay away from you. Unless pigeons are not afraid of people.
Like I said,
Okay.
your
This
mom.
is true though. There is no proof that Max is not Doomcock.
There is no proof.
Listen,
Expose coming soon.
See, he's.
I'd be making lots of money. I don't know. Be making lots of money.
I mean, you could live in a
And
mansion.
there's no thing about RJ
See,
not being Doomcock.
See if you
people
look.
don't
Oh,
like
yeah.
squirrels. They're just furry.
We don't see
Maybe I could
Max's
be
background.
Doomcock.
He has a green screen. For all we know, behind that green screen could be a mansion.
Pigeons
And
are
That
then-
he got
and
from
then
his
could
Doomcock
be-
videos.
And then
Look at my videos before I got my green screen. It was just my dining room with my exercise bike that I never used that people used to make fun of me.
You should have
There's that bike
exercise
hasn't moved, Max. That exercise bike hasn't moved. There's another shirt on it.
You should have been streaming while you do exercise on the bike.
I don't care. Just
I know.
I guess
Zeno's
I
calling.
shouldn't.
Wait, are you soft, Max? Are you soft like a
You
marshmallow?
pretty soft.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Tonight I am. We had a good
Whoa.
show. No room for nonsense tonight at the end of the show. So I do want to
Hey.
thank all the panel, especially this nonsense.
Hey,
And,
everybody.
thank you for coming on the panel. RJ, go check out RJ. Go check out Rhea.
Oh
go check
yeah.
out Katie.
Can I promote something real quick?
We're ending the show. Bye. No, go ahead.
No, RJ, you cannot promote
No,
your
in about an
your
hour,
orgy.
I'm
You cannot promote
doing
your
I'm doing a debate stream with
trafficking.
Hans about what's
Ooh.
better,
Masturbate.
Lord of the Rings or
What?
Star Wars.
Lord of the Rings. Done. Winner.
Star Wars.
Interesting.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of
So
the
that'll
Rings?
be in about an hour. It was
Star
gonna
Wars.
be yesterday, but I passed out. So
It's not
Hashtag-
Zeno. It's not. But he's anyone's calling me Doomcock, and people in these. I don't know. I guess I could. I didn't need to.
no, you're fine, Max. Don't listen.
You're all good.
You
from
did, you
what
did the
I-
right thing. It's your
Okay.
channel. Don't
All
let
right.
nobody tell you how to run your channel, man. That's how it works.
All right. Well, go check out Rhea's Glimmer Cast. That was a great episode with Hans. And are you going to bring the heat, or are you going to go soft on Hans, RJ? You got to go. You got to bring the
I'm
heat.
more worried about Hans than me, but
RJ was really engaging in the panel. It was his first time on the channel, and yeah, I just wanted to shout him out. Thank you so much for sliding through last minute. I really appreciate it.
no, of course.
Oh, all right. What was this?
Whenever you
test-
want me on your channel, I'll absolutely.
What
come
was
on,
this
so.
test streaming
I'm
for
not
Mario Kart? I
jealous.
was like, whoa.
Yeah, no, I think I'm going to keep it up because MSK and Garguts both hopped on to help me figure stuff out, and I need to rewatch it to remember what I did to make it work. So I'm going to keep it up.
But I got to get back in the Mario Kart from all this Mario Kart news. Kate,
Yeah,
do you
the-
play Mario Kart?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead, Ray.
No.
Well, you
I don't
should.
play-
I was
back
just gonna
and
say,
use
like,
them.
now we can like stream our whatever like little like get-togethers like we want to have like where that are like game centric. So that's an option if you ever want to plan for that in the future, Max.
Yeah. I can't wait, especially when those new courses come out. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah, that's in March. Let's do that then. That's perfect.
Bradley, go check out Bradley for some great content, some amazing hot takes, some ranking videos, definitely. And I'm really, Don't tease me, Bradley. It might hurt my feelings, though. I'm gonna be really. You gotta get. You're gonna. They're all gonna say it stinks.
I'm gonna make it a 4-hour long. Make it a 4-hour long
What?
rant. I'm just gonna rant in front of strangers
Making a
about
madman
Avatar
cry.
and James Cameron.
Making a madman cry. You're all gonna love Avatar 2. Believe it. It's gonna be It's gonna make the most this year.
No, it's not.
Okay,
No, it's
thanks,
not.
sir.
Someone already made that.
It's gonna make more money.
Batman will
than
make
No
more.
Way Home.
No, it's not.
Oh,
Spider-Man
no.
almost at $2 billion.
No,
Hmm.
that's just crazy.
Avatar will be
Interesting.
lucky if you makes $1 billion.
Oh.
Yeah.
Or even $1.
We're all breaking back his heart today, man. Tonight.
That's not a
We're
bad
going
thing.
down
It's
a
it's
path
a
we
very
can't
competitive
follow.
month, so.
I'm gonna laugh when I see it in theaters and my theater's empty.
I'll be there.
There's like
Are
one
you-
row filled.
I'm gonna have a lot of money to pay this year, aren't I?
Hey, you're buying my concessions though, right? Like a pretzel?
No, only H-Parts. Although H-Parts hasn't been around much. I don't know. No pretzels.
Are you paying for
H-Parts.
my
He's
ticket
in
as well?
mourning
Wait.
for Max Rebo.
But can I get
Yeah.
a pretzel?
No.
Why
You
not?
can't get
No
pretzels.
pretzels. No pretzels.
No pretzels
Pretzels, no
here.
popcorn, no Coke, no
No
soda,
pretzel for
no,
you.
No pretzels for you.
no cocaine.
Why not?
Only I get
Because
cookies.
that'll
Did
make you
someone say
thirsty, then you'll miss
cocaine?
the movie, and then you'll say it sucks and I'll have to pay for the movie. Because you missed half the movie getting pretzels and slushies. If I start buying concessions for everyone there, they're like, oh, the movie stunk, but the concessions were great. And I'm like, you didn't even watch it. You were out the snack bar. All right. Go check out Air World Order and check out Lando and Disney Plus coming soon.
Hey, you can check me out all you
Coming
want, baby.
to 2025.
All right. Who's going to end the show?
Not
I am.
me.
I
Caden,
am.
you
end the show.
Caden,
You can cancel RJ at #cancelresidentjustice.com.
Why do you look like Luke Skywalker in a Santa Claus outfit?
But don't forget to like and share it and subscribe to
Mom.
Mad Max and subscribe to all these lovely people on this panel except for Lando. Don't subscribe to him.
Fuck
I don't
you.
know who.
Oh, come on,
Oh.
Lando. Watch the episode.
You can,
Lando, man.
yeah.
Lando.
Well,
I said the Hans a lot.
thank you,
Also-
Caden. Good night,
You're
everyone.
welcome.
Have a great night.
Good night, everybody.
Night, y'all.
All right.